Good evening and welcome to Veterans Memorial Field. I am Steve Wooderhack along with Randy Armga. We've got big Nate Young doing the video streaming here tonight, and a 3-1 Waupun team. A lot of expectations out of this team, very athletic team, and one of the best records they've had in almost decades here at Waupun High School on a pink out Friday night. And a lot of people wearing their pink here tonight and ready for some pretty exciting football, Randy.
Yeah, beautiful night again this year. Just amazing halfway through the season, and every Friday night has been just simply gorgeous to play football and almost too warm. A little bit sweaty maybe for the players.
Yeah, I was kind of flying around here getting things set up, and you work up a sweat without even trying out here. But here we are on another Friday night, a 3-1 football team. Waupun 1-1 in conference play. And taking on a team that they haven't played for 20 years. And a little bit shy of 20 years. They're taking on the Adams Friendship Green Devils, a team that they played in the playoffs back in 2004. Their first time they made the playoffs, their first playoff game was against the Green Devils. And Waupun won that ball game by a score of 22-13. So here they are playing them 20 years later. And hopefully for Waupun, they can grab a victory here and work closer toward getting into the playoffs this year.
Yeah, on the road at Adams Friendship that game was, and somehow I remember. I know I went to that game. I don't know how I went there.
I think I was there too.
I know I was there, and I went. I don't remember who I traveled with. I remember a bunch of us going, and it being kind of a cold, bitter night, and just going there and having a really great time and seeing Waupun football have some success for, that was actually back then, 2004, the first time in a long time.
Yeah, Waupun coming off that 34-14 victory over Ripon, and Nate's even got the
program.
Is this the actual program from that game, or just something you put together?
It looks like
an end of the year thing that he got there, but again, kind of nice. It shows Waupun's whole season they had going into 2004. Nate, by the way, was number 78 on that 2004 football team. So big Nate, pretty imposing figure out there. Said he'd hit a lot of people during practice, gotten a few games during the season, and again, pretty cool to be part of that. And Nate mentioned to us what he said, inspirational. Did the coach ask you to make a speech, Nate? He did not, but Nate had some motivational words for the team, and what were they, Nate? It's my birthday. Got to win on his birthday.
There you go.
Which was the 26th of October of 2004. That written down here. And the first win, and they did. They won on his birthday. They won the next week when they took on Portage and beat them 42-14. Then they lost kind of convincingly to a pretty good Elkhorn team by a score of 33-9 in the third level of the football postseason. But I remember that Elkhorn game because that is definitely the year that everybody went to go to the football game, and Waupun volleyball was trying to win their fourth state championship in a row, and they were playing that Friday. And all of a sudden, nobody's there. There's no students in the whole, because everybody's at the football games. Right. It's so unusual. Everybody's used to volleyball being at state, but to be the third level in the playoffs, and they had the place packed down there. And luckily for Waupun, they won their game, and they played pretty flat that game in volleyball because I was doing that game on the radio, and all the students came in force in the championship day up at the Resch Center to cheer on their team, and that made them all feel better. But pretty big deal in Waupun getting to the third level, and kind of an unexpected season. Quarterback was Cody Mueller. Cody Mueller was the quarterback. How about Cody Gould? He's one of the assistant coaches. He's one of the beasts on that team. We called a lot of games, some games with Cody Gould out there on the field. Remember, whenever he just smoked somebody out there, it'd be Cody Gould.
That's right. Still a lot of fun to remember those things.
Yeah. What were some other names that you can remember? Licio Torres. Eli.
One of our sponsors.
Yeah, Eli was on that team. Okay. Yeah. Okay,
yeah, I'm looking at some of them right here. I can read them off. Might be easier a little bit. Cody Mueller, Darren Beskey, Jake Beal, Matt Pollock, Travis Staub, George McBride, Brett Gerritsen, John Flegner, Alex Schlevy, Luke Marowitz, Kellen Mueller, Jake Larson, Ryan Hopp, Ray Mungie, Tom Bruins, Nate Billy. There's some football names. I'll stop right there. Maybe we'll do some more later.
Yeah, talk about those players, but it was a pretty storied team that made that, and then they had a few good years after that when you brought in that a very talented class with Marwitz and Pollock and.
Those guys would have been sophomores on this team here, so they were young but still very talented players.
Yeah, that started a nice little run that Coach Applin had with his football program here in Waupun. So, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that as the game goes along. But, again, Waupun here getting set to take on at home, taking on Adams Friendship, the Green Devils. And I definitely had a chance to talk to Adrian Harmson day after that victory last week in their win against Ripon. And we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes. Again, Waupun Warrior football pink out night here at Veterans Memorial Field on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you, and time now to talk to the head coach of the Waupun Warriors, Adrian Harmson. And first of all, let's just talk about that nice victory over at Ripon. Always good to get the little brown jug, and victory, huge the way you really finished that game strong. So just your view on that game against Ripon.
Yeah, it was a great game for the guys. They really enjoyed it. Always working on the details, always working on, being 1-0, making sure the kids stay humble and just focusing on what we're doing right and fixing things that we did wrong.
Yeah, I thought Freddie's run there, it was every lineman's dream to take that ball and run almost 80 yards up the field. And pretty excited when I interviewed him after the ball game. Little moments like that and all the turnovers you guys caused. You had 6 turnovers, I think, that you got back from them.
Yeah, Freddie, came back to the sidelines, eyes as big as can be, totally excited. So, yeah, it was a great thing for him to see that. Miles Sheridan had a nice interception, too, for us. Some guy that's been working up through the ranks and earning his reps. So, yeah, a lot of turnovers, 4 interceptions, a forced fumble brought back for a touchdown, and then our special teams, once again, last week and this week we had 2 turnovers with special teams. So, every aspect of offense, defense, and special teams really doing their role and playing their part.
Okay, now you got your next game coming up. You're 3-1 of the season, diving a little deeper into that South Central Conference, and you'll be playing Adams Friendship at home. And what do you know about them?
Yeah, Adams Friendship looks to be a run-heavy team, and for us, it's just going to be focusing in on doing what we're doing and scheming up against them and just getting things right. So we're excited to play them. For us, it's going to be our pink out game, supporting a few local families here that are going through some things. So we're going to be repping pink on Friday.
Okay, that'll be nice. That's always a great cause. I love that when you guys in all the sports do that. How's health for the team so far, 4 games into the season?
Yeah, I got some bumps and bruises, but just making sure, today we just got yoga in for the boys. So we're just making sure, they're doing things right, icing up, healing up as best they can. So for the most part, we're looking pretty good.
Okay, Coach, great season so far, so good luck tonight against Adams Friendship.
Thank you.
Okay, got Adrian Harmson joining us here for the pregame show. Back with more of it right after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Traditionally warm patio still open, Steve, outside, right?
Yeah, it looks like for a while maybe even, yeah. Keep the snow away, that's fine by me. We'll keep it as long as we can. Come on down, hang out in the bar here where it's cool or in the patio where it's warm.
Hopefully the Brewers have a chance to clinch this week, the National League Central. See what happens, right?
Yeah, hopefully by the time you hear this ad, they've already clinched. So let's get that taken care of. And then Packers obviously rolling on and got some stuff coming up this weekend with the game. We're going to try our meat raffle again for the Pond Animal Shelter. So come down for the game, stick around for the meat raffle. Probably start 3-ish or when the game's over, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, appetizers, wings, soups, everything is here at the other bar for lunch, too.
It is. There's new appetizers coming in, too. We're starting to see some new things from the vendors, so keep an eye on that. There's different cheese curds, it seems like, every day. There's new kinds of specials that Tierney's working on in the kitchen now, so come down and check it out. There's some things changing down here.
The other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We are back at Veterans Memorial Field. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga. Big Nate Young played his football right here at Veterans Memorial Field 20 years ago. But Waupun getting set to play another conference game in that new conference, the South Central Conference And just taking a look at the conference right now, you got Berlin and Wisconsin Dells both at 2-0. You got 4 teams at 1-1 with Waupun, Nakusa, Adams Friendship, and Mauston, and then Ripon and Wautoma both sitting at 0-2 so far on the season. But a nice game for Waupun. It started out a little rough. They definitely let Ripon do a little running on him, but Ripon always kind of coughed the ball up. They gave it up 6 times in the game, 3 fumbles and 3 interceptions. So Waupun really shined in the end of that third quarter going into the fourth quarter of action.
We talked about it bending but not breaking, and that Ripon able to put up a lot of yards, but then when Waupun needed to, they either came up with a huge turnover or they got a big stop when necessary. And that's maybe the key to a good team. Didn't give up any big, long breakaway plays for touchdowns or anything like that. So, really, really good stuff from Waupun. And I just continue to think they are getting better each and every week.
Yeah, I think so, too. They just I guess some of the problems they have is just kind of discipline problems and getting some personal fouls, maybe not great penalties out there, but having a little trouble with the run. They gave up 185 yards last week again, and that's been a bit of a bugaboo for them, slowing up the run. And that running back that they had for Ripon last week, put up a lot of yards against them, and just kind of ran through people there for a while. So that's something that they got to get better at. And they're playing a team from Adams Friendship that basically what they do is run the football, not much of a passing team. So that's what they're going to see tonight, and we'll see how they can hold them and keep them down with their yards that they have on the field against the Warriors.
Yeah, they really, really do like to run the football much more than put it in the air. And it's kind of a power football game that Adams Friendship likes to do. So we'll see if Waupun's up for the task.
Last game for Waupun, of course, last week, you got Chase Beam, 11 for 15 passing for 115 yards. So Waupun does mix it up. They definitely can put a lot of yards up passing, sometimes more like they did this past game. They had more passing yards than they had rushing yards, but Beam had a couple touchdown passes. Kyler Sanders, 5 carries, 60 yards, touchdown runs of 23 and 29 yards to put the game away in the fourth quarter. Hayden Reeder with 11 carries and 25 yards. And then, of course, the great receiving core out there with Graham Gopalin, Braden Torres out there, Logan Prawl. Also, their tight end for Waupun with Isaiah Thurk. So, a lot of good offensive weapons out there for Waupun.
There certainly are. There's literally 10 guys on this team that can hurt you offensively, and the playmaker type of guys. And then I think it really comes down to the offensive line, and they are awfully good right now. I think they're playing pretty well. Their second half, they kind of controlled that game, and we talked about Sanders ripping off some big runs in the second half, and it was really some decent holes for him to run through. And talking about offensive line, and Steve, take a look at number 77 right down there.
It looks like Nate out there.
That's bigger than Nate.
Guy.
He's a senior. Jace Wickman is playing right tackle in the warm-ups here anyway. He is 6'8", 340 pounds, and he looks all of that.
Nate, how tall are you?
6'6",
a couple inches shorter, but that's a big man out there. And it looks like he's playing some right tackle right now in their warm-ups that they're doing.
That's NFL size right there.
That's a big dude, and those guys on the other side of the line that want to try to get past him in warm-ups, and Waupun will have to try to get around him. We'll see what his speed is for being a guy that big, but just a pretty big dude out there. But we're going to talk a little bit more about this game as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Veterans Memorial Field in Waupun. Back after this on RP Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
it's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field, and a lot of people wearing pink here tonight in honor of a couple ladies in our area that are battling cancer right now. And boy, just some real nice outreach of people that pre-ordered their T-shirts. I didn't know. I thought you could buy them when you got here, and said no, they were all pre-ordered and all sold out what they had. So just a ton of people. All the players have their pink on, even the pink little eye patches that they put on their underneath their eye for some of the players out there. And again, just everybody in support of a couple of people, like I said, in our listening area, Jade Bresser and also Des Hull, that battling cancer right now. And our wishes and prayers going out to those two ladies and anybody who's battling that right now. So again, our thoughts and prayers out to them.
Yeah, when this community gets behind something, they really do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
amazing amount of pink in the crowd today. Just incredible support.
I don't know if this is actually youth night or an impromptu youth night, but they got a ton of young players, football players from the football program, and there's a ton of them because I go there on Saturday morning and watch the youth football, and there's just a bunch of kids. I got two of my grandsons that are involved in it. And I know Adrian Harmson was down there too, and his players do kind of the coaching during that, and he's pretty happy with how football is really growing in this town with the success of the team and people pushing it along around for really building the program. Need numbers, and that's what they're getting right now.
Yeah, certainly something organized because there's got to be 75, 80 young kids down there. Really a great turnout.
I know a couple of my grandsons are here. I don't know if John's here too, but I know we have Ryston and Riker that are here. So getting ready for football. We're going to take a break right now, and we'll come back with the beginning of today's game. Waupun taking on Adams Friendship, the Green Devils in conference action of the South Central Conference. Back after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field. And one of the few teams that actually has individual starters that are being announced. Everybody kind of has been going with the whole team thing with a lot of places to go to, but Adams Friendship opting to have their offense recognized. Cody Hendrickson, a 5'10", a junior. I believe he is their quarterback. Dawson Skelton, he is a 5'10" junior. Also starting Tyler Erickson is a senior, 5'10", 165. Savant Johnson is a senior, 6'3", 195 pounds. Robert Irie, I think that's their main running back. He's a senior, 5'7", 175 pounds. Ryan Weaver, a senior, 5'10", and 6 foot tall. Jonathan Loritzen, he is a senior, 5'10", 190 pounds. Cody Beck is a sophomore, 5'11", 225. Anthony Trumbull is a sophomore, 6'1", 250. Gavin Leach is a junior, 6'1", 230 pounds. And then you got the big guy out there, Jason Wickham, and he is a senior, 6'8", 340 pounds in their starting lineup.
Yeah, so those other guys in that starting offensive line are big, and they just get dwarfed by him. An impressive specimen.
Yeah, they've got a little size, a little thickness on some of these guys, and yeah, they're definitely bringing some size to the field here today against Waupun.
Yeah, they're not real tall, a lot of them. They're in the 6 foot area, but about 230, 240. They're well built, solidly built.
Kind of had that when we played Wisconsin Dells. They were the kind of thing, they were built that way. The coach even said, one of the assistant coaches that was up in the booth said, they were not tall like your guys, but we got a lot of real thick guys that are very, very strong. Youth football night. Looks like tonight everybody out there making a little tunnel for the Waupun Warriors to go through. Still going to put their flag right at the 50-yard line as the Adams Friendship Green Devils looks like they're praying at midfield, the Green Devils.
No, little team meeting there, about 5, maybe 3 yards apart, those two groups right now.
Yeah, Waupun always puts their flags in the middle, right in the logo in the middle of the field. So, should be fun playing a team they haven't played for 20 years. It's back on, the 26th, right, of October back in 2004, Nate's birthday. You got to remember that's his birthday for this year.
Were you 18 that year, Nate? Yeah, 18th birthday. Yeah. Those were bigger when we were young because it meant something a little special, but not so much in the 2000s.
I don't know if I was actually doing football. The football was the last thing that I did, and I know I was, like you said, I'm pretty sure that I was at that game too, but we weren't doing that one on the radio. I was really covering volleyball pretty heavily, seeing they were in the middle of that 5-year-in-a-row run.
Yes.
One of their 11 state championships that they won. So I was all in on the volleyball that I covered since 1992. And football, in a good way, ruined the party then for to another team to cheer for in the middle 2000s. Oh, we got a flyover too. A helicopter coming over.
That's right.
This direction.
I can hear our PA announcer, Mr. Taves, saying all profits from the concessions today will also go to the cancer. What a great donation being made there.
There's Mr. Edmonds up there with his helicopter. Maybe they're swooping over here, and I've seen him come over the baseball diamonds at times before, too. And here we go. Waupun will be kicking away first. Wearing their pink socks out there and black uniforms, gold lettering. And for Adams Friendship, for our radio people out there, wearing they're a green and white team with white jerseys and green lettering. You can see those numbers very clearly on their jersey and their green pants. And we are ready to play some football here in Waupun.
46 units logged in right now before the game has even started. So thanks for joining us, everyone.
Okay, Chase Beam does all the kicking, does all the throwing of the ball, and just booms one down the field at about the 10-yard line. That is taken at about the 9-yard line, going around the right side with his number 35, Ace Chandler. Number 37. Yeah, I thought it was 37. Then I looked, no, 37, of course. And I think we might have some problems with that because the one thing you kind of notice with a team that maybe is not going to have a great season, they don't like doing their stats and putting it in where all the other teams are. And they only had 1 or 2 games for a lot of the guys for stats-wise, so hey, really nothing you could get a real good picture of what the team was like. I do know that their quarterback is Cody Hendrickson, their main running back Robert Irie. Got 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. And Hendrickson back in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off along the right side and getting low and driving it up the field to right around the 34, 35-yard line on that carry.
A little power football. They moved the slot guy, put him in motion, put him right in the backfield, and just led through the hole on the right side. That's what they like to do, just have those long sustained drives, rip off about 3-4 yards at a time. See if Waupun can get a little more stout. Look at how tight Waupun's defensive line is in the middle, shoulder to shoulder.
Must be where they plan, but he's going to go around the side, and Irie's still on his feet. Finally gets taken down hard, but he does get some yards up to about the 39-yard line.
Reeder and Taylor on the tackle, Clayton Taylor.
Yeah, a nice little burst in the beginning as Waupun was stuffing the middle, and he goes around the outside and got himself the first few initial yards to get himself about 2 yards short of a first down at the 39. 3rd down and 2 yards to go now for the Green Devils. Two receivers out left, 1 out right now for Adams Friendship. Cody Hendrickson, the quarterback, all by himself in the backfield. He's going to take it straight up, and he's going to get himself pretty close to that first down marker. I think he even got himself, well, he's still on his feet yet. And he's going to get himself up to about the 43-yard line and just didn't give up. Legs kept on churning. Gets himself up to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Green Devils.
We can anticipate a fast game if it's this type of drives, no stoppage of clock on any kind of incomplete passes. Not a lot of stuff running wide towards the sideline that would go out of bounds. Just power football with between the tackles mostly.
I see Hendrickson's on a sideline right now, the quarterback that just ran the football. And
well, one of the helmets popped off, I know that. Yeah, I saw a helmet come off. That could have been just an equipment thing, or now they're going to call a timeout.
So they taking an equipment timeout. We're going to do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Okay, we're back at Veterans Memorial Field. The 1st and 10 now for the Green Devils. Quarterback got to get his helmet or equipment problem that he had, so he's back out on that one. Different quarterback actually right now with Cody Rotz, and then nice little run around the right side for about 6, maybe 7 yards on the play.
Once again, Waupun able to get into the backfield, just not able to wrap up and finish that initial tackle, and yards after contact are pretty big right now in favor of the Green Devils.
Yeah, Irie, pretty quick, hard-hitting back, not a tall guy by any means, but he's solid enough being at 175 out there, and he's the only back in the field right now for the Green Devils. Hendrickson, and he's going to get taken down in the backfield.
DeGroff.
Yeah, he said he's a stud out there. 14 tackles to lead Waupun last week, and he's just a beast. Just burst right through there and throwing him for about a 3-yard loss on the play. Makes it a 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
Yeah, no hesitation there. He's playing the left defensive end right now. He has been at the linebacker spot at times. Put him in that down lineman position. 3 quicker guys. Now they're really tight again, those 3 guys.
Yeah, we've seen that happening off and on here for Waupun, and see how they respond to that, running to the outside. Again, they're going to lick along the left side. The ball is complete in the hands of Savant. Gets past the would-be tackler and crosses the 25. The 20 still on his feet, and he's going to get into the end zone from 52 yards out. Wow.
Yeah, we talked about him in the pregame just a little bit. Big guy. 6'3", 195 receiver, just able to stiff arm his way through a couple tackles.
So Adams Friendship scores with 8:24 left here in the first quarter of action. 52-yard completion over to Savant over on the left side. He takes it to the house, breaks a few tackles along the way.
Yeah, he got Gopal and Reeder both with a stiff arm on that play. This looks a little familiar, Steve, from what we see from Waupun.
He's going to try to take it right up the middle, and Waupun up to the task and stops a 2-point conversion. No good. But Waupun now trailing 6-0, 8:24 left in the first quarter. Back after this on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Okay, Waupun gives up a 52-yard touchdown pass to Zavon Johnson. 2-point conversion, no good. And Waupun trailing 6-0, 8:24 left in the first quarter. Waupun will get the ball and have their first series of downs here tonight in Waupun.
Nothing special about that play, just threw it out to Johnson in the flat and let him make plays, and he's too big and strong for the Warriors on that one.
Kind of kicker we have here for the Green Devils. Now he's got a high looping kick. Somebody better get to it. And they got it back. Popped in the air, and people around did not recognize that their backs to the ball. And coming in and grabbing it from everybody was Ryan Weaver. It's high pop, onside kick, and ball back in the hands of the Green Devils at the Waupun 30-40-yard line.
Special teams, they're such a big part of the every football team, and Waupun has struggled there at times. Yeah, you're right. That ball was, everybody in the stands knew it was trouble. Nobody on the field recognized right away.
Just kind of going to wherever your blocking responsibilities or not realizing the ball's right behind you. So Adams Friendship gets it back. Waupun still does not run an offensive play yet here in the ball game, trailing 6-0. An I formation. Almost. We're going to have a flag before the play goes into someone jumping for Adams Friendship. Got a weird little setup with a running back right almost behind the center, and then a running back behind the quarterback.
Anthony Trumbull, the left guard, sophomore, 6'1", 250 pounds. He got a head start there. You pick him out. He's got hair halfway down to his numbers, or 3/4 of the way down to the numbers on his back.
Everybody from Waupun had that long. Everybody usually has a team that has a guy with a long hair look, but I don't think Waupun has that. First down and 15 now. The ball moved back to the 39-yard line of Waupun. The same formation with those two receivers split out to the right. Going to look along the right sideline in the hands now, number 21, Tyler Erickson, and he's going to get himself about 6 or 7 yards back after that penalty. Takes it up to about the 32-yard line.
The Green Devils are recognizing what Waupun is doing a little bit. Waupun walking guys up. Pretty much 8 men in the box defensively. They're going to throw it out there a little bit and try and let some of their big wide receivers make a play.
Yeah, he's showing those guys like as tight as they are right here. The first thing we saw, the first time you mentioned, they just ran around the edge and were past those guys before they had time to react. Makes it a 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Now the ball sitting at the 32-yard line. One receiver split out right and left. And they're going to hand the ball to the middle, on his feet again, breaking another tackle, cutting off to his left. And that's Irie, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Gets the pylon. Simple little play, 33 yards out. 33-yard touchdown run. Just kicked it out to the left, a little ways up the field, and Robert Irie with a touchdown for the Green Devils. And right now, Waupun on their heels, getting it taken to them right here on their home field.
Yeah, that's one thing that happens sometimes when you have so many guys near the line of scrimmage defensively. Once you break through that initial line of scrimmage, there's you only have 1 or 2 guys to beat, and you're off to the races. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
That was very disappointing after that. Now 12-0, and a couple receivers split out to the right, and a 2-point conversion attempt taken here by the Green Devils. Trying to run around the left, and just a little fight at the goal line, and the lineman come and make sure he gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion good now. 14-0, Waupun trailing. 7:23 left here in the first quarter. Back with more Warrior football after this on RP Sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Okay, we are back. This time a real kickoff. That's taken and kind of fumbled a little bit about the 30-yard line, and getting a few yards after that little bobble in the beginning. And Waupun finally is going to get their first offensive play return there from Caden Del Ponte with 7:14 left in the first quarter.
Well, time for Waupun to do something here in this possession.
Got a lot of people stunned in the crowd right now.
Yeah.
Packed house watching their team, and this is their first offensive play with 7:14 left in the first quarter.
You and I are a little stunned right here. Big
Yeah.
Nate, he looks stunned. Oh, you always look like that, Nate. Yeah. No, not really.
Here we go. With 3 receivers split out to the right in motion. And for the Warriors is Emmett Hull. Beam looking up the field, trying to find somebody open out there, being chased down, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Good job of getting a loss on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 7:05.
Yeah, another heads-up play by Chase Beam.
Yeah, watching this team here from Adams Friendship, I'm really surprised they only put 6 on the board against the Ripon Tigers a couple Fridays ago.
I as well. Not sure what's going on, but they look pretty good right now. They definitely have a couple of special athletes.
7:05 in the quarter. Going to hand it off over to Gopal, trying to dance his way around the sideline. He might have got close to getting it up to the first down, or not first down, but the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. A nice aggressive physical team with some pretty good team speed that we're seeing right now from the Green Devils. Giving Waupun some problems. They actually lost about half a yard or so on the play. Makes it 3rd down and a long 10, almost 11 yards for Waupun. He's got to get something going right now.
Here comes the blitz.
Beam looking down, is kind of floating one up there for grabs. And Torres goes up, tries to get it against 2 guys, and that thing looked almost like it. Not sure what happened on that one. I'm not sure that's exactly what you wanted to do, throw it up that high, but the 2 defenders over there. Torres kind of hung out to dry on that one, and kind of runs into one of the defenders, hits the ground, and an incomplete pass makes it a 4th down now and almost 11 yards to go.
I have to believe that slipped or got away from Chase Beam. Definitely not the type of ball he normally throws.
Nah, he's usually pretty good on the money, especially if he's just going to put one up for a guy to go up and get. That was definitely it came out of his hand a little bit early.
Yeah, well, unfortunate that one was not intercepted.
Little low line driving punt for Chase, and it's going to scoot out of bounds right around the 32 or 33 yard line. First down to the 34 yard line of Adams Friendship for the Green Devils.
See what Waupun's defense can do right now. They have to make a stand. This thing is getting away from them quickly.
That's not good. A good start. Now they got to show something defensively here and show they can stop these guys. But man, a couple long runs, it's a little reminiscent of what we've seen over these last few decades.
Again, run-heavy team, but we've seen one amazing wide receiver here in Johnson. He's matched up on the outside man.
They're going to snap it over to the quarterback, Hendrickson, and he's going to get hit right away. Maybe he gets himself up to the 35-yard line, a pickup of maybe 1 on the play.
Landon DeGroff once again on the tackle. And DeGroff, he's a good football player.
Yeah, he's got that mentality. He's an aggressive guy. It's high motor guy out there. He's just relentless.
Yeah, you have to like contact. Some kids do, some do not. He's one of those guys that thrives on that.
Here we go, a 2nd down and 9, putting 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. Robert Iree in the backfield. Henderson gets the snap and kind of rolling out to his right, and he's going to just throw the ball away and gets hit just as he throws it.
Tucker Ramirez there with a lot of pressure on the play.
A 3rd down and 9 yards to go. See if Waupun can hold him one more time, get that ball back, and get something happening here.
Yeah, let's flip the field position a little bit.
Now that's what I like to see, the bonfire going out on the other side of the fence. That just is my total memory of coming to the games ever since I was a kid. There's always somebody, you used to always have the people that have that wood pile right directly behind the goalpost there in the big pine tree, but just a little ways down and a bunch of people watching the game from there.
A little farther north right now, but yeah, they got a big one. That's a big fire too.
Looks like a bunch of people over there, so I'm glad they're joining us here for the game tonight. Why not?
Probably listening to you as they watch from the corner of the end zone.
3rd down and 9 now for the Green Devils. A little look down the field, and that is incomplete. Nice help there by Logan Prawl. And hits him right as he was going to haul it in, so incomplete pass makes it a 4th down and 9. He got there a little bit late. I thought he could have got there to maybe help out to knock it away, but man, he put a lick on the receiver, intended receiver.
Yeah, knocked him out of bounds. Would not have been complete, even if he did catch it as he landed out of bounds. Waupun, the only one back deep. Good punt.
Yeah, pretty nice punt off towards the sideline. It goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials mark him.
Number 27, Robert Iyer.
That'll be outside the 30. Slowing down. No, they got him at the 27. I thought that went out well before it got to the 30-yard line, but don't have a good angle at it across the field anyway. So 27-yard line they put it down at on Waupun's side. And Waupun has only run that one series and just 4 plays that have put the ball away and 3 and out for them. And see if they can get something going right now against a very aggressive Green Devils team.
2 incompletions and a carry by Gopalin for no yardage. That was Waupun's first series.
5:08 left in the first quarter. Going to hand the ball over to Sanders, and man, he gets hit in the. He's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to put him down right around the 25-yard line. He's going to lose 2 on the play. They said a 2nd down and 12 to go. Great penetration there by Adams Friendship.
Big number 77 with the initial contact. You got a 4-down lineman. He's in the left defensive tackle. Just a huge kid.
Pitch it out to the right side, see if they can find some room there, and nothing over there either. It's running into the wall again after he got put down. Gains maybe about a half a yard on the play up to about the, not quite the 26-yard line. Makes it a 3rd down and 11 to go now for Waupun.
Once again, Jace Wickman, senior, 6'8", 340 pounds. He stands out on a high school football field. He's bigger than most Big Ten players or NFL players.
Let's see about the average size of the usual Badger lineman. Oh, nice job putting it right in the back shoulder of Emmett Hull. Kind of behind him almost a little bit, but he gets his shoulder back and brings it on in for a nice catch. And a Waupun, the first down of the ball game, takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good throw right there. That came out early. Emmett Hull did not see that ball till it was about maybe 6 or 8 yards away from him. Good recognition as he turned his head. Takes a little focus to catch those balls that are thrown before you see it thrown.
You have to turn your whole body. It was right to one of those back shoulder passes and then some, and he adjusted perfectly. Another pass up the middle and wide open with it is Del Ponte, still on his feet, crosses the 20, down to the 10, the 5, and touchdown for Waupun from 55 yards out. It's a simple little pass over the middle, nobody around. Waupun's Caden Del Ponte takes it off to the right and to the house. Waupun on the board. What a nice answer there for the Warriors.
And Waupun caught Adams Friendship on the blitz. They sent 2 linebackers. Big gap in the middle of the field. Good job by Del Ponte running after the catch.
Yeah, he just took off. A little help with one of his teammates down the field. Waupun using their usual setup for the extra point, 2-point conversion. Snap over to Logan Prawl, looking in the end zone, is going to come up a little short on that pass. And Waupun's not going to get it, so Waupun now trailing 14-6. Back in 1 minute with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. 55-yard touchdown completion to Waupun's Caden Del Ponte. 2-point conversion, no good. And Randy mentioned off air here, everybody's seen the play now if they watch the film from their 2 preseason games when they had a lot of success with it. The first 6 times they tried it, they made it, but it was against non-conference opponents. So.
Maybe they'll come up with something new. Use that 2-point conversion.
14-6 now, the lead for Adams Friendship. Ball is taken right around the 15-yard line, heading around the right side with it now, number 37. We'll just stick with number 37 on him, one of those guys not on the roster.
Not quite as important for us when it's the opposing team. I'd like to know who all the Waupun players are.
Yeah.
I think they've cleared that up pretty well now. I think everybody, for the most part, is on the roster.
If they didn't get Mr. Klusterboer on there, yeah, they ran out at 85. They ran out of room on the paper.
We know now, though.
Yeah, we do know, but not everybody was here for a lot of these games. Yeah, they got to get that guy on the roster.
He is on the sideline, too. Freshman, Klusterboer.
He's usually out on the field. Gets a lot of tackles in a game. Out there more than I think we even realize sometimes with him. Gonna just put it up the middle and some good yards up the middle. Getting up to Irie, I believe, again on the carry, just taking it up the middle and no hesitation, just hits that hole hard and gets himself a nice gain of about 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4.
Once again, the epitome of a high school running back, just kind of low to the ground. 5'8", 5'9"-ish, 175, 185 pounds. Quick feet.
2.5 and counting down here in the first quarter. 14-6 the lead now for Adams Friendship. Going to give it to Irie again, and Waupun up to the task this time. They maybe even lost maybe a yard on the play. Should be about a 3rd down and 5 to go. Good job closing in on him, trying to go around the right side that time. I would stay away from where you see number 53 over there. I would stay away from him if I were the Green Devils, but hopefully they don't figure that out right away.
Yeah, a lot of teams like to run to their right side. That's the strong side for a lot of teams. That's where their big offensive lineman is right now. But DeGroff being able to slip him and make tackles.
2 receivers out to the right, 1 on the left. And getting it to, and then going down. Nice tackle on that play by Tucker Ramirez getting in. I don't think the quarterback Hendrickson saw him till Ramirez was right there and wrapped him up. Too busy trying to collect the ball because he kind of bobbled it at first and then looked up and Ramirez just took him down for a big loss. And now it's a 4th down and 11. Waupun's going to get the ball back. What a play there by Ramirez. We mentioned his name a couple times already in the game.
Yeah, he's the one that had the extreme pressure on the other pass that was thrown out early, incomplete. And able to get to the quarterback a couple of times.
So Waupun's defense has answered. Oh, and then Waupun's going to give the ball up because Ramirez came and hit the punter after he punted it. Copollan has it. He's going to get taken down to the 38, but an easy call for the official. And Ramirez came in, and then after the punter punted it, knocked him over.
Yeah. You have to get the right angle on those. You have to go in front of that kicker. Sideways in front. This might, I don't know if it's a roughing the kicker or just running in. It may not be enough.
It looked like he was trying to hold himself up. It wasn't like he just wanted to finish it and just totally smoked the guy. He's having everybody come back right now. See exactly the extent they're going to call this to.
Yeah, it could be automatic first down. Could be still fourth down.
Kustabor out in the field.
Yeah.
No one on the field.
Yeah. And Ramirez getting the hook right here to get talked to a little bit.
Counts, they didn't get the first down. They moved it up to
still
38-yard line if they don't get an automatic first down.
Hopefully that works out in Waupun's favor. Gopalin able to handle that kick under a little distress pretty well.
Yeah, he's done a great job. The main thing with your back is, if nothing else, you don't get any yards.
No.
Just make sure you catch it and keep it from going back another 20 yards when it bounces on the field. Waupun's done a really good job throughout their first 4 or 5 games of the season here.
So it's going to be about 4th and 6 now.
Another high punt, and there's coverage right by him, and this time it does hits the ground, and Graham Gopalin gets it, going for the edge right now, and DeCleater. Hell, don't go back and look at him. And what a nice block there, and a player down. That was DeGroff.
It was DeGroff.
And there's a flag at the end of that play, and the player's still down. It's one of those DeCleaters, you don't see it coming. DeGroff takes him down. I hoping he wasn't going to get a personal foul because he kind of went back and kind of motioned to him as he was laying on the field.
Yeah, and it's not one of those cheap shots. He got him square with shoulder pads high. It's probably, just the situation of being shaken up a little bit. I don't see any kind of injury. And a horse collar.
And a horse collar at the end of it. So not only do they have one of their players laying on the field right now, a horse collar, so that's going to move it down the field. But nice job by Graham Gopalin. Takes it on the hop and somehow gets himself around the right side. One guy chasing him, and DeGroff took care of him. Landon DeGroff on that unbelievable block that took this player right off his feet, and hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's just a little stunned from that. He'll get up and be just fine.
Yeah. The good news is it's not. It looks like he's just. That's number 63, one of their key players.
He starts getting up and he says there's no place like home. It's time to take him to the sideline, and he's done for the day.
Anthony Trumbull looks like he's going to be all right, which is the good news. That's one of those, what the heck just happened?
Kind of holding his right arm a little bit up. Definitely not.
Shoulder area, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, what a hit by DeGroff. Landon DeGroff just taking him right down off his feet and down to the ground. He laid there for a while, but I'm glad to see him come up in his own power right now and off the field. So hope the young man is all right. But a horse collar at the end of that play. A nice run back by Graham Gopalin. Now here we are with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Bond sitting at the Adams Friendship 22-yard line. 2 receivers out right, 2 out left. Gopalin in motion. Beam looking up. He's got a receiver open and going into the end zone, and touchdown. What a perfect route. What a perfect pass.
Prawl.
Into Logan Prawl. That was beautiful. Just a little slant from the left side, and that was perfectly put. Defender didn't see it, and Landon just corrected perfectly right to the ball to make it look easy. 22-yard touchdown connection. Waupun flexing their offensive muscle here and put another touchdown on the board. See if they can tie things up.
After the terrible start the Warriors had, amazing come back and be right back in this game. Down 14-0 before they ran a play. Oh, this one's a broken play.
Better jump on it. Okay.
That's dead.
Okay.
Cannot advance a extra point attempt.
Okay, well then it's just 14-12 after that 22-yard pass and the 2-point conversion. No good. Waupun now trailing 14-12. Back in 30 seconds of more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Okay, we are back. A beautiful touchdown. Play there by Waupun, 22-yard touchdown connection from Beam in the hands of Logan Prawl. 2-point conversion again. Maybe we got to see if we got a guy that just kicked an extra point for you. As everybody's on to our 2-point conversions right now. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 4 touchdowns in the first half, 2 from each team. Nice tackle again on that run back.
Braden Krause, number 7. Krause, the sophomore linebacker, quarterback, they list him as 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore.
I'm a little worried. Ryan Weaver's showing he can run the ball and kind of had a little hole for a second, but yeah, nice job closing that up and getting the tackle there at the 29-yard line is Krause. Nice play.
Wow. 6:25, I believe it was left. Waupun down 14-0. Now it's 14-12, right back in this game.
Yeah, 7:23. They got their second touchdown. 25 seconds left. They just got to take it right up the middle with Irie taking it again. They're going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Set a second down and about 6 yards to go.
Hayden Reeder on that. He was another one that he had close to 10 tackles last week. Him and DeGroff both up at that double-figure number.
Okay, that's going to run out time here in the first quarter, and Waupun trailing 14-12. Ball in the hands, though, of the Green Devils. Back with the second quarter in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Traditionally warm patio still open, Steve, outside, right?
Yeah, it looks like for a while maybe even, yeah. Keep the snow away, that's fine by me. We'll keep it as long as we can. Come on down, hang out in the bar here where it's cool or in the patio where it's warm.
Hopefully the Brewers have a chance to clinch this week, the National League Central. See what happens, right?
Yeah, I hopefully by the time you hear this ad, they've already clinched. So let's get that taken care of, and then Packers obviously rolling on, and got some stuff coming up this weekend with the game. We're going to try our meat raffle again for the Waupun Animal Shelter. So come down for the game, stick around for the meat raffle. Probably start 3-ish or when the game's over, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, appetizers, wings, soups, everything is here at the other bar for lunch, too.
It is. There's new appetizers coming in, too. We're starting to see some new things from the vendors, so keep an eye on that. There's different cheese curds, it seems like, every day. There's new kinds of specials that Trudy's working on in the kitchen now, so come down and check it out. There's some things changing down here.
The other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Okay, here we go. Second quarter underway here at Waupun. 14-12 the lead for Adams Friendship on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Second down and 6 with the ball sitting at the 33-yard line of Adams Friendship. And going around, here goes the quarterback with it around that right side. Cody Hendrickson takes it. Little fake, throwing everybody off. Thought he was going to go to Irie, and he takes it around the right side for a first down for the Green Devils.
I believe that's option football right there. He probably has he can read that, and if he wants to hand it off, he does. Pulls it out, keeps it himself. Just a little two-man option football.
Saw that a lot with the Randolph Rockets, ran that a lot, and put that ball right in your breadbasket for a while. Was he going to pull it back out or give it to him? And he just didn't know which way it was going to go. You got to have the right quarterback that can do that. 3 receivers out to the right now, 2 defenders out there. Oh, and that one's snapped up in the air, and going down is probably a good idea there by Cody Hendrickson to jump up and grab it and just head to the ground as he's got 3 Warriors heading right at him.
Bad snap, and the Warriors had the blitz on. They were on him in a hurry.
That makes it a second down and about 5 yards to go, so 5-yard loss on the play. 11 minutes and counting down in the half. A nice job in the last 2 drives. Waupun defensively shutting the door on the Green Devils. See if they can do it again and keep it going.
Well, it helps when you put them at 2nd and 16. 2nd and 15 anyway.
Yeah, 2nd and 15 right now. Ball sitting at the 37-yard line.
Johnson all alone out there matched up against Gopal.
Quarterback going back and looking over the right side to Irie. Gets it, some blockers ahead of him and follows them. Gets himself a nice gain up to right at midfield. Simple little play. Had a couple blockers right in front of him and perfect pass, and just waited for the things to develop and got himself up to the 49-yard line of Adams Friendship. Be a third down and about 3 yards to go now for the Green Devils.
Good news for the Green Devils. Anthony Trumbull, number 63, that was down on that punt return. He's back in the game now, so good to see that. No, never want to see anybody get injured.
Well, that was one heck of a hit, that's for sure. 3rd down and 3. So Waupun up to the task right now at midfield. Let's see if they can get Waupun to jump a little bit, taking a little longer. Quarterbacks and take it around the side, and it breaks the first tackle. DeGraaf couldn't quite get his mitts on him good enough, and he gets around the corner and gets himself a first down at the Waupun 46-yard line.
Another situation where Waupun bending a little bit here defensively, giving up a few first downs. Just keep waiting for them to make a big play. I've not seen Potratz in the game defensively tonight. I don't know if he has any issue or not. He's on the sideline, but he's not wearing his helmet either. I did not get any word on that. He's normally a big part of that offense and defense.
So they're kind of stretching out along the sidelines, but yeah, I have not seen him actually on the field. 1st and 10 now for the Green Devils. Irie gets it, breaks a few tackles, gets taken down. Gains about 1.5 yards on the play. Nice job. Instead of just wrestling with him, just take him right hard down to the ground. So ball just inside the 45-yard line. 2nd down and a long need to go for Adams Friendship. It's going to be fun. We're going to find out what the new place is like in the conference, going to Nakusa next week. We will cover that game. That's you're talking up in the Wisconsin Rapids area. It's almost a 2-hour drive to get up there.
We were there for American Legion Baseball one year, state tournament.
Ball coming around the right side. We've got some flags thrown, and be a hold, hopefully a couple flags over there around the right side as they were getting Ryan Weaver around that right side.
Yeah, they're going to get number 21, Tyler Erickson, the wide receiver. That was very obvious. You could just see the arm around the waist. Saw me kind of pointing out there before the 2 flags came flying. This is what Waupun needs right now.
Yeah, now you got to take advantage of it and keep him back in this hole and get that ball back.
Make it 2nd and long, and a team that really doesn't want to throw the ball a whole lot, even though they got for sure one really nice wide receiver, big kid, athletic.
2nd down and 18 yards to go. Ball back on the Adams Friendship side of the field with 3 receivers split out to the right, 1 out to the left. Cody Hendrickson back in the shotgun for the Green Devils. Looks off to his right side, and there's 2 guys just going for the football up there, and a good defense over there by Sanders. He's trying to go up and has the right to do that, and incomplete pass stops the clock at 8:10, 3rd down and 18.
And good timing there.
Perfect, that was nice. Yeah, Sanders, a nice little player. A nice interview with him last week after the game at Ripon after he got himself a couple touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Touchdown run of 23 and 29 yards, but yeah, he's a nice football player. Doesn't mind a little contact out there. He's got a good head on him. Yeah. Punt still bringing some defense out.
Getting there just in time. Gonna be okay.
He's even got has to wait for a little bit here. 3rd down and 18, trying to go down the field, but defense is there, and overthrown pass. Nice job on the coverage out there. He's trying to find his receiver along the left side, and good job stopping him from thinking about getting the ball to him, and then an incomplete pass. They forced that, so great defense again by Waupun.
A couple nice plays in a row.
And Gopalin on the coverage here. I think that's definitely the guy that he was covering is where they wanted to get it, but played him perfectly.
Yeah, I think Gopalin on the previous play on the breakup too, getting there just at the right moment. He's pretty deep here on this punt. See if he can get a line driver, maybe get a nice return again.
It's the low line drive punt that lands at the 26-yard line and stays away from it. Everybody in the crowd yells to get away, and Waupun will take over right around their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Another great defensive stop by the Warriors.
I was worried about that matchup a little bit with Gopalin on Johnson. Johnson 6'3", 195. Gopalin much smaller, but boy, a couple of nice plays in a row by him defensively, shutting down the passing game.
Yeah, they had that little pass right along the sideline, and Just missed time by Gopal going at it, and then Johnson ran right by him for that long touchdown.
Yeah, here we go. Waupun with a chance to. Oh, got Chase Beam under center.
And just going to take it right up the middle. And boy, I tell you, Beam just tucks it in. Uses that big body of his, built like a linebacker, takes it up to about the 28-yard line. Picks up maybe 6 or 7 yards on the play.
I don't believe we've seen that play yet from
No.
Waupun. He's usually in shotgun almost exclusively.
So a 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Yeah, that's nice. That's not a bad idea when you just tuck it in, make sure you secure the ball and follow your lineman up the field. Team goes back to pass on the next play. Scrambling out to his left now. Picks up the field. That is complete into Logan Prawl, and that is a Waupun 1st down right around the 35-yard line. Nice job by Prawl going up and hauling it in. This guy's got some great hands. You got him, and you got Torres out there. You got some nice receivers that haul it in.
Potratz is in the game now offensively, playing left tackle.
Yeah, that's the spot out there.
It looks like he has some. It looks like he's got a little bit of a brace on his left knee, so I don't know. He's playing in the game.
1st and 10 now for Waupun. Another pass. Prawl kind of behind him a little bit, spins around, can't quite haul it in. Incomplete pass makes it a 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Talk about threading the needle. I don't think Prawl saw that. His vision was obscured. If that would have hit him in the hands and he would have been able to hang on, he might have been gone, splitting those defenders.
We got a flag on the play that's going to move Waupun back right now. I don't know if they had a hold or something on the play, taking it all the way back to about the 25-yard line, that 24-yard line. So about 19 yards to go, a 1st down and 19. They'll find out the chip away at this one, get it up the field. Pass way out in the sideline, trying to get it to Torres out in that sideline, but shoots him a little off to the right on that pass. 2 defenders in the area too, which you had to be careful with those guys coming in.
Especially when you're throwing the ball. Another flag.
Wow.
One's going backwards.
One's going the wrong way.
This is going to be like 1st down and 35.
I had to get that from planes, trains, and automobiles when we get that sound bit in there. You're going the wrong way when they're on the highway, going the wrong side of the highway. 1st down and a mile and a half to go for Waupun. Halfway back at the 14-yard line and 30 to go. Reeder gets it and takes it up to right around the 17-yard line. That's all you can do, just take a little chunk out of that, but still a long way to go. Got to get up to the 44-yard line.
That's Reeder's first carry of the game for those 4 yards. Waupun has only rushed the ball. That's the 4th rushing attempt by Waupun for almost no yardage.
.26 yards to go yet. There's only a 4-yard to carry on that. Trying to get something up the middle again, and getting taken down again is Reeder. Talking about really chipping away at a long situation. Only get up to about the 22-yard line. Now you're looking at 21 yards to go in 3rd down. Okay, under 6 to play. Clock is ticking down here in the half. I'm kind of losing the nice field position they had. And I'd like to see if we can get a chunk of that back right now. And if they have to punt the ball away, at least a little further up the field.
Lots of time left in this game, in this 1st half.
Team looks up the field, and that one's going to get picked off right at the 43-yard line. And stepping in front of it, underthrown ball to Miles Naurat. Takes it and is down at the 43-yard line, and Logan Prawl taking time getting up after that.
Good tackle by Emmett Hull. Hardly no return on the play.
Yeah, so definitely a little off the mark, a little underthrown as to where Prawl was heading up the field, and Prawl on the field looking at his left leg right now. They're going to help him up. Kind of limp himself off the field, but key player. Hopefully it's something just going to walk off a little bit.
Yeah, he got spun around awkwardly on the play. Might have just been a shot to the shin.
Yeah, the main thing on this whole deal is Waupun gives it up with an interception, and it's now setting up the 43-yard line of Waupun. 1st and 10 now for Adams Friendship.
And it's going to bring in a new safety, as Prawl is the starting safety for Waupun. It's number 28, Miles Sheridan.
Seems like he likes that position where you can just kind of play like you're playing center field in a baseball. Just kind of help out wherever it's needed. Under 5.5 to play, so plenty of time, like Randy said, here in the first half. Fake handoff, and boy, a nice little tackler, little pancake job.
Freddie Benz.
That's our guy. Freddie Benz on the play.
Yeah. Finally wearing number 59.
Yeah, he's been
tonight.
wearing 30.
Oh,
Even last week he was wearing it yet. So they said just in case, because he can run the ball. He's had some experience, carrying the ball.
We know he can run the ball.
Yeah.
We saw him run the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, he actually had him as a running back, I guess, as he was growing up. But yeah, what was that, 78-yard fumble right into his hands, and he took it to the house over against Ripon. That was
fun.
That was a fun play right there, and he said he loved it too. He's all geeked up after the game. Got a timeout on the field. Back in a minute after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
A timeout taken by the Green Devils, and we are back with a 2nd down and 12 yards to go. 4:38 left on the clock in the half. 3 receivers again split out to the left. In motion is Ryan Weaver. Sets up over on the left side of the line. Tyrie's going to get it, and he's going to get taken down right at the line of scrimmage. A couple of the Warriors right over there. Of course, DeGroff, one of those guys, and also over there, number 7, Krause over in that area too, taking him down.
Bond doing a nice job after that opening series here defensively. Clayton Taylor coming out. Hayden Reeder going in, being 3rd and long. They're looking to get a little bit of a nickel package in there. Another defensive back.
Reeder having a nice game, 11 tackles. He's 2nd in tackles in that Ripon game. So he's a big cog in the machine for both offense and defense. Yeah, a little slant play, and that one knocked down. Nice job by Graham Gopal. And again, that battle with Johnson and him over there on that left side, and he tried to cut in front of him. A nice job by Graham getting a position and knocking it down before he got in the hands of Johnson.
I can tell the folks listening and watching, you saw me point to you, Steve. I did not like that matchup. I was worried about it.
Well, they've been trying to do it, but ever since they had that long touchdown, which was one along the sideline, Gopalin's been up to the task.
He certainly has. That's another really nice play there. Not interfering, swimming around and knocking that ball away. That's like 3 or 4 in a row by Gopalin against the bigger wideout.
Well, Pond is going to get the ball back. Another low punt. Nice job with their punting. Boy, that one's going to get all the way down inside the 5, and Gopalin just has to back away. And they're doing a good job. They're keeping low punts and punting it just up in the air right to you. They punt it off on an angle, so it has to hit the ground. And very smart use of their punter. And a great field position that they gave Waupun. I should say, for Adams Friendship, putting us inside the 5. So very effective punting.
Yeah, Adams, they run that punter out to the right. He's actually sprinting as he punts, getting closer to the line of scrimmage. You think maybe Waupun could load up their left defensive side once and get a big rush there. He'd have a chance to block that.
Yeah, I say Mr. DeGroff, go over there, but if he punts it, don't run him over.
No, you gotta get a good angle on that. Waupun can get out of the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, 3:24 left, and they're gonna hand off over to Sanders, trying to get some room around the right side, and he gets himself past the 5-yard line. So got a bit of the hole that they were in. He's going to pick up around 4, maybe 5 yards on the play, makes it a second down.
Waupun they have not run that many offensive plays. They had the big 55-yard touchdown pass and the 23-yard touchdown pass.
And that was a one-play drive, too,
yeah,
for that touchdown.
They just have not ran a lot of offense.
Trying to run this one up the middle and just keep that clock moving and get it up close to the 10-yard line. So that'll move it up maybe to, let's see where they put it. Got it right at the 10-yard line, so it's a third and about 3 yards to go. Clock continues to tick down now, under 2.5 to play here in the half. Of course, it's on our screen right now. You can see that in the background, Nate Young. It's nice fancy video equipment that he supplies for us each game. From a volleyball cameraman to a football cameraman. Team looking to pass it, being blitzed right now. Oh, then he gives it to a guy right on him. Going to lose some yards on the play. They had it set up for a screen, but they did have that covered. As soon as it was caught by Sanders, he was taken down immediately for a loss. And the ball's going to be back right around the 6-7 yard line or so, fourth down. Final left to give it up with 1:51 left. And a timeout on the field back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324.
Okay, Waupun gets the punt blocked, but luckily it's taken some good bounce at the end of it, and Waupun might be able to jump back on. They might get the football back. They made a show yet, but it looked like Waupun kind of got in there and got that punt that, I don't know, maybe Adams Friendships haven't really made a call yet.
I don't think.
I don't know if that guy had it in his hands.
Yeah, he did, but I don't know if he ever had possession of the football.
That's what I was saying, yeah. I don't think he ever had control of it. He had his hand on it, but that doesn't mean you have it. Waupun football! Big break. I didn't think he got over there where he actually had to have control of it if you're on the ground to get the ball back, and he didn't. Waupun jumped in there and got it back. Good heads up by Waupun. Nice little break going their way with 1:43. That would have been a disaster giving Adams Friendship that field position just before halftime.
1:43 left here. Why not take a shot now this time? A little better field position. Waupun's been conservative.
Yeah, you got some very good receivers with Torres and Hall out to your right.
Big cushion by the Adams Friendship secondary.
And Prawl and Gopalin over on the left side of the field. Good to see Logan out in the field. Gopalin in motion. Going to hand it to him. He's going to try to get that edge over there, being chased down by Irie. He's going to get himself that decent pickup on first down and get out of bounds. So 1:37, the clock stops at that, and not a bad little play there. Gopalin knew he was just eventually when he had to give up and just try to get out of bounds.
Stops the clock. That's Gopalan's second carry of the game.
137 again, same formation for Waupun. Yeah, why not try to make something happen here? But you get that first down. Good look along the right side, and they set it up over there for Logan Prawl on his feet, crosses the 30, cuts it back to his left, looking for some blocks. Heads up the field to the 50, and before he goes out of bounds, and now Waupun is in business. The clock didn't even start.
No, Potrat's leading the way, bumping his chest.
I looked at the clock. Yeah, Potrat saw it now. A great job and a nice job by Prawl to look for his blockers and really. But the clock didn't move at all during that whole play. It was at 127 to start with. See anybody else? The official or the
little
coaches?
Yeah, little bubble screen there. Nice job by Gopalan on the initial block.
Pass along the right side over to Emmett Hull. Gets a block coming around the right side. Torres gets him free, and
there's a flag.
There's going to be a flag at the end of that play. I hope they're, I don't know. I'll tell you, Potrat's is way down the field, way down by where that back official's at 25, way past where the play was. Can they get him for a legal man downfield? He was way past everybody.
The way the flag came out, I thought maybe it was, face mask. That's what I was thinking.
Face mask. There we go. Boy, some breaks going Waupun's way, then a face mask. That's going to move him down the field even further. Waupun would love to take a lead going in. 1:20 left here in the half.
Get about 15 yards on that play.
Well, he put it right at the 30-yard line.
It's Hull's first catch of the game.
Beam looking for some space. We're going to have a flag at the end of this. No matter what happens, looks like probably a hold by Waupun as Beam was in a little trouble, and I think Waupun gets called for the hold. Completed pass up to Torres, but that's all going to be negated and then coming back this way.
Yeah, not sure who they're going to get on that. Noah Gould in the area there talking to the official.
He's the one, usually the one that's doing most of the talking.
Yeah.
Is the guy that's got rung up for it. So, Waupun moves back to the 40, but still 1:11 on the clock. Yet still a first down, 1st and 20 now. But Waupun's got some big targets out there. You can move the ball up the field in a hurry. Some big playmakers.
This would be quite the emotional turnaround if Waupun could get the lead here before halftime.
Beam looks up, gets it open as Gopalan. Crosses the 30, going to fight his way up to the 25-yard line before he's taken down. But a 15-yard completion into Graham Gopalan. Waupun with the ball now at the 25-yard line. And Waupun will take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back. 49 seconds left. Waupun takes a timeout. Nice gain there. Graham Gopalan takes it up to the 25-yard line over on the Adams Friendship side of the field. And hey, let's give it a shot here, Waupun. See if we can get the lead at halftime.
Yeah. As I was saying to you off air, what the heck? Let's go for it.
Yeah. Let's do it right here.
What a momentum swing. It would send the Green Devils into the locker room with definitely something to talk about. Waupun's doing a nice job picking up big yardage on each play.
Beam looks up, tries to get to Emmett Hull, but that one's going to short hop him, and that's going to be incomplete. Make it a 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Trying to find Emmett Hull, maybe just short of the first down, but that was incomplete, so it's a 3rd and 5.
Maybe you cross him up here and run the ball. Reader in the backfield. Pretty soft box right now. All the linebackers and defensive backs playing safeties.
Team again looking up the field, kind of steps up. Found it. Oh, he got another hold. It's going to be calling upon him. Again, looking back.
Yeah,
Gould's in that area again, and they're going to penalty on the play, holding on Waupun.
Yeah, you could see that one. Kind of spun that defender around.
Yeah, there's a wall right there. Every time we get up to it, a flag flies and moves us back. Now back to the 35-yard line. We're down to 40 seconds left. Third down and about 15 yards to go now for Waupun. So you got the guys that can do the big plays, but gotta make something happen here.
If you're tuning in late, Waupun down 14-0 before they ran an offensive play.
Beam goes back to pass, and that one over the middle in the hands of Torres. And we got a little flag at the end of that play. Let's see where that is at, who that's on, but that's up to about the 21, 22-yard line. The back official on the defensive side threw the flag right there where the tackle happened. I see him at Hull like with his hands out, and that's not good.
They're all going backwards.
That's on us. Blocking the back for Waupun, and again going the wrong way again to having a nice little drive. Your ball at the 32-yard line. 26 seconds left.
That would have been nearly enough for a first down, too. That was going to be very close.
Yeah, it makes it 3rd down and 12. Waupun can get some magic here. The clock ticks down on to 15 seconds left and counting down. Beam looking down the field. He's got to look a little further down the field and throws one down up in the area of Torres. Defenders all over him, but I was going to say that was incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 6 seconds, so Waupun will get one more shot here before halftime, sitting at a 4th down and 12 yards to go.
And Torres looking around with his hands up thinking, why couldn't I get a call there? A lot of traffic in that area. Nice job by Beam to extend the play. Yeah, there was some early contact. I was able to watch the replay, but
yeah, good job by Beam he had to wait a little longer for the receivers to get down to the end zone and aware of that situation. Couldn't come up short on it. I've got to go all the way down the field. So rolling out to his right, trying to find some room, being chased right now. And I better bring the ball in right now. Yeah. And that's going to be no time left on the clock. And we're going to end the first. There is a flag at the end of it with a little intentional grounding probably.
If that would go against the defense, the game would not be over. But, yeah, it is. You're right. Intentional grounding. Half's over.
Okay, we end the half. No scoring in the second quarter after 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. And Waupun trailing here 14-12 at halftime. And Randy and I'll be back to talk about the first half of action at Veterans Memorial Field after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, we got the Waupun dance team out there right now and performing. Not easy to perform out there on the grass. Watch them for a little bit. Happy. Yeah, again, the Waupun dance squad out there and doing a great job as usual. Pretty high-level stuff. And halftime here at Waupun. Waupun trailing now 14-12. Kind of a crazy game here at Waupun at Veterans Memorial Field. Waupun dug themselves a hole and gave up all those points before they even got one offensive play in the ball game.
Yeah, and had the unintentional onside kick after Adams Friendship had the big pass play, and I don't really think it was intended to be an onside kick. He just got under it, popped it straight up, and nobody for Waupun covered that ball, and just like that, before you knew it, Waupun down 14-0, and you and I kind of looked at each other like, oh, here we go. This doesn't look good, but Waupun able to answer the call and have played extremely well for a quarter and a half.
Yeah, you just kind of felt for the crowd that came here, and they wanted to show support for this team, and of course Pink out, so they want to show support for that too with the two women that are right now battling cancer. But again, that's not what they wanted to see in the first few minutes of the ball game. And we'll take a look at how we got to this score in that first quarter. We'll take a little break again and come back, kind of make a rundown of the scoring that all happened in the first quarter in just a few minutes. Waupun trailing again 14-12 at halftime against Adams Friendship. Back after this on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Traditionally warm patio still open, Steve, outside, right?
Yeah, it looks like for a while maybe even, yeah. Keep the snow away, that's fine by me. We'll keep it as long as we can. Come on down, hang out in the bar here where it's cool, or in the patio where it's warm.
Hopefully the Brewers have a chance to clinch this week, the National League Central. See what happens, right?
Yeah, hopefully by the time you hear this ad, they've already clinched. So let's get that taken care of, and then Packers obviously rolling on, and got some stuff coming up this weekend with the game. We're going to try our meat raffle again for the Waupun Animal Shelter. So come down for the game, stick around for the meat raffle. Probably start 3-ish or when the game's over, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, appetizers, wings, soups, everything is here at the Other Bar for lunch, too.
It is. There's new appetizers coming in, too. We're starting to see some new things from the vendors, so keep an eye on that. There's different cheese curds, it seems like, every day. There's new kinds of specials that Tierney's working on in the kitchen now, so come down and check it out. There's some things changing down here.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field. Super fan Kevin Holman out there, and all excited for Waupun, looking for that fourth win of the season for the program. And Nate knows exactly when that was. It was back in 2007, last time they had a 4-1 record, right, Nate? Or 4 wins? 4 wins. Okay, back in 2007.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a
well,
long.
Nate knows he played on the 2004 team, so
that's right. We remember the 2007 team pretty well. You bet.
And Nate was videotaping already right out of high school. But again, your halftime score: Waupun trailing 14-12. And here's how we got to that score. Everything happened in the first quarter as far as scoring is concerned. And Waupun gives up a 52-yard touchdown connection from Hendrickson to Savant Johnson. Just a little play right along the line of scrimmage over on the left side. He gets past Gopalin and some other defenders down the field too, and goes in from 52 yards out. 6-0 because the 2-point conversion was not good. Then just not even about a minute later, about a minute and 1 second later, 7:23 left, Adams Friendship got a 33-yard touchdown run to the running back Irie. 2-point conversion good. It was 14-0, and Waupun still hadn't ran an offensive play yet. Me and Randy were both saying, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it did not look good at that point, and we mentioned Waupun needed to come out maybe in that first drive on their first offensive series and do something, and they were 3 and out as well on that one. Right, almost no yards gained at all, but then they were able to come back and make some stuff happen, made it exciting.
Yeah, that was great. With 3:16 left in the first quarter, he had a 55-yard touchdown to Caden Del Ponte, and he got the ball and he just took off and got it in from 55 yards out. Nice connection on that one for Waupun, and 2-point conversion stuff not happening for Waupun anymore like it was before. But 14-6 at that time, and then with 30 seconds left in the first quarter, Waupun scores just a one-play drive, a 22-yard beautiful touchdown pass connection from Chase Beam in the hands of Logan Prawl over on the left side. And Logan just a little slant, adjusted to where the ball is, and made it look kind of easy from 22 yards out. Waupun again failing on their 2-point conversion, and that's where we're at. 14-12 as nobody scored in the second quarter of action.
Yeah, and I was a little worried in that first half about that matchup between Johnson and Gopal in the one-on-one matchup. The Johnson at 6'3", near 200-pound receiver. Looks like a graceful kind of guy out there. He looks scary. And then I thought, boy, this is going to be a tough matchup for Graham, but he has really risen to the task and made some really nice plays, breaking on the ball when it's in the air, perfect timing, and he's done a super job after that one touchdown that he gave up early.
Well, we're going to take another break. We'll come back. Randy's got some numbers for the first half. When we come back, Waupun trailing 14-12 here at halftime at Veterans Memorial Field. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a deposit of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back. Still halftime here. Randy's got some numbers from the first half.
I do. The rushing game's been a little bit dismal, to say the least. Kyler Sanders, 4 carries. He has 5 yards total. Hayden Reeder with 2 carries for 8 yards, and Graham Gopalin with 2 carries for 5 yards. So, bit of a struggle. In the passing game, Chase Beam, I have him 8 of 13, 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. So pretty nice half right there for quarterback.
Like you said, it was kind of, you didn't know it was that much until you added stuff up.
Yeah, it helps when you have a couple of long touchdown strikes, that's for sure. And then late it had a couple of 15-yard completions to Graham Gopalin. So Gopalin, 2 catches, 30 yards total. Emmett Hull, 1 catch for 19. Logan Prawl, I have him 3 catches, 59 yards, and a 22-yard touchdown. Caden Del Ponte, 1 catch, 55-yard touchdown, and Sanders with 1 catch for a -2. So, yeah, Waupun doing a pretty solid job in the passing game. All in all, the way things started, pretty good news for Waupun, being down just 2 points here entering into the second half. And I do believe Waupun will be receiving.
Yeah, they receive here. In the
so get that first opportunity, see if they can put something together.
I got a couple scores around halftime. Berlin 42-0 over Boston, and the Wisconsin Dells 28-6 right around halftime against the Ripon Tigers. So other games going on in the conference again, the South Central Conference.
Just the way things are playing out when you see, at least on paper, when we see those scores, you feel like Waupun, if they play good football, they have a chance to do something here in this conference and win some games and come out with a winning record before this is all over.
Okay, so we're ready to receive here with a 14-12 deficit for Waupun. See if they can get a nice first opening drive here. It's going to set the tone and take care of business here in the second half of action. Trying to get that Nakusa game. Oh, there's the Nakusa game. Might be a little behind. It's still daylight over there, so might be lagging a little bit on the feed we're getting from that game.
Yeah, what'd you say that? What was that Berlin score? They were
42-0 over Boston. Yeah, Berlin always a very good football school. Another one of those high kicks. It's going to hit the ground, and Waupun will not. Boy.
Dangerous.
Jeez, that was dangerous, and hopefully they got it back. It looks like they're right in and they're fighting for the ball in there.
Officials can say Waupun ball.
Yeah, they do get it.
Luckily.
But then again, here we go. They just found that open spot. Nice executed play. They kind of put in that open spot right there, the soft spot in the middle of Waupun's receiving unit. Well, they do get it back. And I think we got a player down having trouble getting up. Right now, number 1, Cody Ratz.
Sophomore.
Shooken up after that. He's probably maybe the guy that was in there trying to grab the football. A lot of contact with that.
6'3", 215-pound sophomore. Big kid. Yeah, he was the guy watching the delay. He was the one fighting for the ball that came sliding in. Waupun, they have to be a little more solid on special teams.
Yeah. I thought they had been these other weeks, but today they're really showing some weakness, and a great way to approach it. Just those kicks or those punts that they do, the low line drivers towards the sidelines.
Yeah.
That gets you at least the ball not caught, and they get a little bit off the bounce, and pretty well executed there by Adams Friendship. That's definitely a strength of their team.
Cody Ratz up and going off in his own power. A little slowly, but he's going to make it to the sideline. A little shaken up. All right.
Okay, here we go. Waupun's going to start things out here with the ball sitting at their 32-yard line.
All right, give me some knucks, Steve.
Here
Let's
we go.
get this going.
Nate, we need knucks from you. Here we go, knucks from Nate.
Yeah, double knucks. Quit worrying about all that technical stuff. Give me some knucks. Let's get this team going.
Don't be all stressed out here, Nate. Let the game speak for itself. Sanders kind of cuts it back up the field. He might get himself a couple yards on the play, maybe just shy of the 35-yard line. They'll mark him down right around the 34. So pick up 2 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 8. Pretty stout bunch in the middle there, making yards hard to come by if you can try to run things within the tackles. One receiver out right, one out left for Waupun.
Adams Friendship with that 4-3 defense.
Again, just still trying to establish that run game yet, and maybe about a 2 or 3 yard gain on that carry again by Kyler Sanders. See if they can get him going like they had it the other day in the fourth quarter against Ripon, getting a 23 and a 29-yard touchdown run to kind of seal the deal over at Ripon. So a 3rd down and 5 with the ball now at the 37-yard line. So Waupun can come up and keep this ball moving up the right way in the field. Play over the middle, and that's completed over to Logan Prawl. He'll haul it in. Gets himself a nice gain. Right around 11 yards on the play, and gets it up to the 47-yard line. There we go. They've had a lot of success with those little hitters up the middle, and just about 5-10 yards up the field, and
inside slant. Yeah. It's there if you have the receivers with the big enough bodies to get it done. Talented.
It's definitely Waupun. Some success numerous times here so far in the ball game. Now they're going to go long down the field trying to find Torres, and overshoots him by about a yard or two. Got a flag on the play back by the line of scrimmage and a hold. That's going to be a hold on Adams Friendship, they pointed. One of their defensive linemen kind of pointed at Waupun, kind of adamantly out there, and the official pointed towards Adams Friendship.
Yeah, you don't see that call around the line of scrimmage a whole lot, unless he was grabbing one of the backs as they were trying to get out of the backfield. They really didn't see exactly what happened.
Their offensive lineman had this little funny little point over towards Waupun, said a hold on them, and now he's arguing with the official, and they're heading down with a nice 1st down for Waupun. Ball's now down to the 43-yard line of Adams Friendship. Waupun got to take advantage of the breaks you get like that. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left now for the Warriors on the move.
I like that shot they took with Torres down the sideline there.
Yeah,
loosen up that defense.
Some good rush, but a good job blocking. But Beam's still going to go down and lose some yards out at about the 49-yard line. He's going to lose about 6 yards on the play. He had a good rush along the right side, but a good job by Gopal to pick up that rusher, but he still got to Beam and ends up losing some yards way back to the 49-yard line of Adams Friendship.
Yeah, the internal clock has got to know there. You've held on to it that long. You got to get it out of your hands. Sometimes nobody open. You just have to tuck it in, but yeah. The lineman can only hold off those rushing defenders so long.
2nd down, about 16 yards to go now for the Warriors. I look over on the right side, get over to Kyler Sanders. Gets it a little deeper, crosses the 45-yard line. Going to be a little short of the 1st down. It's going to be a 3rd down and about a yard, maybe 2 yards to go for a 1st down.
No, it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Oh, 12. Yeah, look at the wrong stick. Yeah, that's right. 12 yards to go. See if Waupun can find one of those tall, lanky, athletic receivers of theirs and get that 1st down. 3rd and 12 now for Waupun. just inside the 45-yard line on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Game, we're calling it from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth.
Chase Beam changing the play right now, shouting out to Logan Prawl.
Looking up the field, and that is complete. And up to the 30-yard line, and a first down for Waupun. Nice job getting up to Braden Torres. That's a few extra yards at the end, and a 1st and 10 for the Waupun Warriors at the Adams Friendship 30-yard line.
15-yard pickup right there. That's just a nice shot there by Chase Beam right on the numbers line drive.
And I think you can do that right up and down the field with the different choices you have.
Yeah, Torres, he was quiet in the first half, but I think he could be a guy that might be targeted.
Whistle goes off, and
motion
on the Waupun. We said a first down and 15. There's that invisible wall that keeps Waupun from getting down there. Ball back at the 35-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Warriors.
Speaking of Torres, there goes Eli, proud dad.
And a member of the 2004 football team.
And also a big supporter of our RP Sports.
Yeah, having him on board. Oh, wide open is Logan Prawl over at the 30. Spins around, crosses the 20-yard line. Still on his feet, the 10-yard line, and skates past a couple more defenders. Boy, some fancy footwork by Logan Prawl. 35-yard touchdown connection. Waupun has taken the lead for the first time in this game, 18-14. Unbelievable footwork and moves there by Logan Prawl. And the defender just grabbing at nothing out there.
Athletes make plays. Logan Prawl, one of those guys. That's why you like to get the ball in his hands out in space. He found himself wide open, and as you said, just go about 4 yards, stick your foot in the ground. Oh, you missed. Go another 4 yards, stick your foot in the ground. Well, there's another guy missed. That's like backyard when you're a little kid. Gotta love it.
Find a little more of a tight formation here, going for that 2-point conversion. Beam sprints out to his right, throws it to the back of the end zone, but that's going to go off the hands of Isaiah Thurk and incomplete. 18-14, though, the lead for Waupun with 8:04 left in the third quarter. Back in a minute with more Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we are back. Waupun scores on a 35-yard touchdown connection. Chase Beam finding the fleet foot and fancy footwork of Logan Prawl. 35-yard touchdown connection, 2-point conversion again. No good, but Waupun leading the first time, 18-14. 8:04 left here in the third quarter.
That's about a 10-yard pass with 25 yards of fancy running after the catch.
The ball taken right around the 16-yard line. And finally taken down right about the 25-yard flag on the field.
It's going to be a block in the back, I think. I saw the official making a kind of initial.
So a little hole again. Boy, I tell you, Adams Friendship came out like a house of fire, but they have not scored since 7:23 left in the first quarter of action when they went up 14-0. Haven't scored since then.
They're going backwards right now.
Illegal block in the back.
Okay. Moving it way down, right around the 11-yard line. And that's where Adams Friendship will start on this drive.
It's a pretty nice athlete that moved into this district, Logan Prawl.
Yeah.
Baseball, basketball.
You saw him a little bit
football.
Playing baseball, and you said he's a really nice baseball player. And then I didn't even know about him until when I saw him play basketball for the first time. And very confident young man, very athletically gifted. Quarterback's going to take it around the right side, but Waupun there waiting for their quarterback, Cody Hendrickson. Nowhere to go over there. Pretty much getting him right at the line of scrimmage makes it a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, getting off the pile, DeGroff again. They have not been able to run much against Waupun's left defensive side.
Yeah, they did. They had success with that play when they gave it to the Irie a couple times and got some positive yards, and then they did the old fake handoff and then used the quarterback, got some positive yards, but it's not been a play that's had any success for him after that.
Waupun with 4 down linemen now.
A little slant play, and that is completed over to Johnson. Bounces off, and you got to get him right now. Get him, Kyler. And he shakes off a couple tackles, goes down finally at the 22-yard line. Great hustle by Logan Prawl. You knew, man, that's not good. If Johnson gets that thing and it's off to the races, good job by Kyler Sanders to kind of slow him down, and for Logan Prawl to keep on hustling and getting the tackle. Bad little turn of events there, and all of a sudden, Adams Friendship sitting at the Waupun 21-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Green Devils.
Just a really big, strong wideout.
It's kind of how he got his other first down. Once he got ahead this team going, it's going to be tough to take him down. But definitely Prawl with some pretty good wheels himself chases him down, and Sanders slowed him down. Yeah, 1st and 10 now for the Green Devils. Taking their time snapping the ball in this one. 6.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter and counting down. And they're going to give it over to Irie, and just kind of stumbles and bumbles his way inside the 15-yard line down to right around the 13. He tripped him up early, but he kept on going another 5-6 yards, just kind of stumbling up the field, and gets it up right around the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 3 yards to go.
Adams Friendship does a nice job. They put that Ryan Weaver in motion. Comes in a slow motion, kind of a slot motion, then he settles right behind center, and he's just a lead blocker on almost every play. Does a really nice job doing that, and it's just power football. Here he comes again.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a tell at all which side he's on. They're going to follow him to that side, and Irie is going to try to get to that 1st down marker, spins around, and looks like he's got it. Waupun gets him maybe before he would have had the 1st down, but he just spun around and got himself more positive yardage up to the 10-yard line.
Correction, 1st down.
Yeah,
at the 10-yard line.
Let's see if they're going to go, the 1st and goal should be at the 10, yep.
Yeah, it's going to be right at the 10, so not an opportunity to get a 1st down, and that's a good place if you're a defense. You have to go 10 yards.
Okay, here we go. Waupun's defense has to stop now deep in their own territory. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line of Waupun. Hendrickson gets it, sprints around to the right, crosses the 5-yard line before he's taken down hard. It looks like he gets it just inside the 5-yard line. In fact, they're going to give him the 5-yard gain.
Wes Coons on the tackle for Waupun. The junior.
2nd down and goal. The ball at the 5-yard line, just inside the 5. 4:43 and counting down in the 3rd quarter. 18-14, Waupun leads this ball game. We'd like to keep it that way.
Could chuck out the first 6 minutes of this game, it'd be a whole different story.
Okay, 2nd and goal. We were all set up practically in front of the quarterback right now. Hendrickson's going to go up on the right side, and the ball is loose right now. It's going to be a scramble for the ball, and what are we going to have here? No motion made.
And it looks like it'll be a touchback. And
wow, the ball was knocked loose as he was heading towards the end zone. Shot way off to the back right corner. And Waupun's going to get the ball back and have prevented Adams Friendship from scoring. What a turn of events there.
Yeah, that ball did pop up about 8-9 feet in the air. When somebody, I don't know, you couldn't see from where we were, but what a hit that was applied. Just a design quarterback run, power run to the right side, and somebody coming up with a big stick.
Yeah, that quarterback Hendrickson looked like he was going to make her into the end zone. He was headed that way and very close, and the ball got knocked loose and just shot out of his hands. Going to pass the ball up the field. Completed pass up to Waupun's Isaiah Thurk, the tight end. Picks up maybe 7 yards on the play. Maybe a little slow getting up after that tackle. We're going to put the ball down right at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 3 yards to go now for the Warriors.
It's Thurk's first catch of the game.
Yeah, you throw him in the mix with all the other great receivers you got. Who are you going to stop, and how are you going to stop all those guys? Going to hand the ball over to a Reeder, and lunges forward. Looks like he's got himself past the 30 for a Waupun first down. Nice hard run. Reeder's the guy to get that for you. 4 yards on the carry, and you put it way back by the 30. But it still should be a first down. Yeah, first down. They're going to be moved. They got to move the sticks yet. 3:25 left here in the third quarter. Waupun getting a first down. Nice couple of runs there, and I think we got a timeout on the field. Back in 30 seconds of more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back. And Adams Friendship on their heels right now. Waupun getting a first down just outside the 30-yard line. Fake handoff, look up the field, and it was supposed to be a little fake handoff and a pass over to the tight end, Thurk, but he still had his back turned and luckily hits the ground harmlessly, makes it an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Chase Beam, 4 of 6 here in the second half. Always higher percentage than I think sometimes. You look at things and then you come back and look at stats and it's like, yeah, he's 65% completion.
Reeder's got it, following his blocks, breaks off to the left side and crosses the 35 up to the 40-yard line. What a nice run. Great blocking in the beginning of that, and Reeder runs the last 5 yards around the left side, and beautiful run there for Waupun. And the move of the sticks again, just past the 40-yard line. That was just a perfectly designed and ran play by so many of the Warriors on that one, around that left side. Got Potratz over there. Great guy to lead some blocks out there.
Yeah. Clayton Taylor at the guard, Potratz at the left tackle.
Pretty good muscle up front, and Reeder a nice finish on that one to get the first down. 1st and 10 for Waupun. Waupun moving the sticks again. Beam looking up the field. Nothing there. He's going to get tackled from behind. Loses the ball, but gets it back. Loses 5 yards on the play. Nice job on the Adams Friendship defense. Got everybody covered. No place for Beam to go with it. Didn't see the defender. Luckily, after dropping the ball, he kind of landed right by him and just jumped on it. So loses about, they're going to say about a 4-yard loss on it. 2nd down and 14 to go.
Waupun, no huddle. Using the wrist straps there to make the calls.
Yeah, the runner on the right side, still on his feet and knocked out of bounds. A little first down showing of Braden Torres around that right side. Maybe some of the Green Bay Packers that do that at the end to give the old first down showing. But again, Torres, so he definitely likes seeing the ball in his hands too. A first down for Waupun now into Adams Friendship territory.
Yeah, just a quick old pass out in the flat, and then let Torres get it done. There's a pretty good tandem here for Waupun. They've got great receivers, but Logan Prawl and Torres, these guys are always able to break something.
And here goes Graham around the left side, and no place to go. Keeps on getting strung out. Almost got tackled. A good job not getting tackled in the backfield. Lose a little bit on that play. Makes it a second down and 11 yards to go. Ball just outside of the 47-yard line.
I was going to say no gain, but I guess we're going to have to call that a loss of 1.
Yeah, Sticks has it down as a...
It's the third time Waupun's tried to run that jet sweep with Gopalin.
Beam passes it out to the left side in the hands of Reeder. Cuts back in and then gets nailed. One of the big linemen out there, but does get some positive yardage. They're right around the 43-yard line. Third down now for Waupun with about 6 yards to go, maybe almost 7. Well, just inside the 43-yard line. Boy, that would be nice for Waupun to see if they can pick up a victory here tonight and go to 4-1 on the season. Game in Nakusa coming up next week. We'll definitely be at that game coming up. Another new place to call a game from.
Beautiful part of the state of Wisconsin, Nakusa.
Pick up the field by Beam and crossing over the front. He is Logan Prawl still on his feet. He's always dangerous. Turns on the Jets, crosses the 10, dives towards. The pylon comes up a little short, but you never know what's going to happen when it's in the hands of Logan Prawl. That guy has got an extra speed that he just kicked it into and just zoomed past everybody. They caught him finally right down near the goal line at the 2-yard line.
45-yard pickup.
Wow.
Chase Beam just racking up some stats right now.
And Logan, boy, that's...
Yeah, he's special when he has the ball in his hands.
First and goal with the ball at the 2-yard line of Adams Friendship. Waupun looking to try to put some more distance between them and the Green Devils.
Yeah, looks like Logan Prawl a little shaken up on the play. Officials just going to give him time to see if he's ready.
Okay, Prawl with 2 defenders on him out over on that left side. Waupun's going to try to take it right up the gut, and they do. Chase Beam follows his big lineman right into the end zone. Touchdown for the Waupun Warriors. Now leading 24-14. One time they were down in this game 14-0. Now with a 10-point lead and trying to extend it right now.
There's the old tush push right there. Guys leading them up front. Potrat's kind of swinging around on the backside and giving Chase Beam a little extra push into the end zone.
That all set up with a nice long connection over to Logan Prawl. Beam rolling out to his left, see if we can get one in the 2-point conversion. Goes up, and that one was knocked away. Good defense there by Adams Friendship. Waupun now leading 24-14, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Back with more Warrior football after this on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Okay, we are back. Steve Winterhack, Randy Armga, Big Nate Young on the video streaming, and nice job by Waupun again. Big play capability. And Logan Prawl has really been shining here in the ballgame with some long connections for a touchdown and taking it one down to the 2-yard line that set up that 2-yard run by Beam. Waupun now up by 10, 24-14.
24 unanswered points by the Warriors.
This is heading towards the sideline and shoots out of bounds.
Beam's kick goes out of bounds.
But again, very impressive. You never know, and I just love those little crossing patterns that Waupun has. A shorter pass is not going for too much, and man, Beam's right on the money with those, and he's got receivers that can make things happen after they get it.
Yeah, he's got the guys inside slant. Defense has to respect him because if you try and jump on the inside and they stick their foot in the ground, they start with the slant, they go in the old Z route, go deep on you, you're in trouble. So these guys are good enough that the defense has to just respect them. All right, here's that matchup again up on the top there with Johnson. Always scary.
The ball starts at the 35-yard line. Going to hand it to Irie around the right side. Cuts it up, and he's still on his feet yet. Cuts it back the other way, and takes it into Waupun territory. Boy, it looked like he was dead in the water just a few yards up the field. All of a sudden he shoots out of that pile and heads off to the left and gets himself up to the 45-yard line of Waupun.
Adams Friendship, they got tough kids. There's no quitting these guys.
They let this thing run out. Yeah, we're down to 10 seconds left, and I would think that they're going to get a little bit more to talk about. Walk up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So.
No, and after 3 quarters, the Waupun now leading 24-14. Back with what should be an exciting fourth quarter in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Here we go, fourth quarter. Let's do it, Waupun. Up by 10, 24-14. 24 unanswered points by the Warriors. There's been no scoring for Adams Friendship since 7:23 left in the first quarter when they took that 14-0 lead.
Very nice crowd here tonight. They're getting all their $5 worth.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. It's gonna bring more folks back when a team performs like this.
He's going to get it. He's going to get pulled down. Tried to get him down, and they're going to get him down to the backfield. Good job. Relentless defense there by Waupun. Kind of got a hold of his shoulder pads a little bit, and he slipped out, but just got hit by another Warrior and loses a yard. Second down and 11.
I'll tell you what, that Tucker Ramirez, pound for pound, that is one tough kid out there. He's not that big, but he's tough. He tackles 6 foot, 160 pounds. They list him at.
Yeah, we talked to him a couple games ago right here on this field and earned a little interview after the game. Doesn't mention his name quite often.
Yeah, you got Torres matched up now with Johnson, a little bit more size.
Yeah, a couple equal athletic guys out there. They are kind of looking at him going up the middle, and they get it to him past the defenders. And you pointed it out, and it happened. A 46-yard touchdown connection in the hands of Savant Johnson. 2 defenders on him, but they both cut up, and they threw it past the defenders and in the hands for a pretty easy-looking touchdown.
And you got to get a little safety help over the top there, and there was none. That was just way too easy.
Yeah, it's a quick touchdown within a minute here in the second half, and that's going to put it back down to a 1-score ball game. Here they go, going for a 2-point conversion. The Green Devils trying to get back within 2 in this game. And the quarterback's a little fake handoff up the middle and getting hit hard at the goal line, but still finding his way in is the quarterback, Cody Hendrickson. And now Waupun hanging on to a 24-22 lead. See if Waupun can answer coming up in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 9.
Okay, we are back, and you never know what's going to happen during a kickoff. And that one is going to get taken by Graham Gopal and sits right in front of his teammate. Gets past all the defenders and crosses the 50, races around the left side and taken down at about the 37-yard line. Well, it looked like that thing was going right in the hands of Caden Del Ponte and then going right in front of him. Graham Gopal and takes it on the dead run, heading off to his left and up the field. And a nice run back, putting Waupun in great field position to start this possession.
Yeah, how critical is that? Gopal, and he wanted the ball, huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's got courage. He's played really well tonight.
Hey, how does the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. You ever watch? Wizard of Oz? Yeah.
I was completely confused there for a moment.
Courage.
Thought that was the lion that needed courage.
Yeah.
But
that's what he said. Now, how does a muskrat guard his musk? Courage. Haven't seen that for a while, but that's definitely a line from that song. 1st and 10 now for Waupun. Ball at the 37-yard line of Adams French. They've kind of loaded up on the left side. They pitch it out to the right side over to Sanders. Got the big guy holding him on, but he takes him right up the field and picks up maybe about 6, maybe 7 yards on the play up to the 31.
Sanders' third carry in the second half. Puts him over 10 yards in the second half. And he's has been tough sledding for the running backs, but give him about 14 yards total in this game.
Second down and almost 4 yards ago. Had the big boy got a little bear hug from Chase Wickham. All 340 pounds of him, 6'8" of them. They throw up the field, and that is complete over to Logan Paul. He doesn't want just a short gain. He's going to keep on fighting. Crosses the 20, taken out of bounds just before the 15. 1st and 10 for Waupun.
He is having one big night receiving. Wow. I'm going to total him up here once. Got 2 touchdowns, I know that much.
So here go Waupun on the move and looking pretty impressive here in a timeout taken. Well, we got a player down right now. We're by the sideline where that tackle happened. Got an Adams Friendship player down. There's going to be some guys that, more of the Adams Friendship guys that have been down so far here in the ball game. But the ball taken out to the 17-yard line. A couple big plays there for Waupun, taking advantage of that great field position, that great return that they had from Graham Gopal.
Yeah, I have Prawl for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns receiving in this game. That's a big night for a high school kid. That's a big night for anybody at any level.
Yeah, good to see their player up right now. Number 50 for them, Jonathan Loritzen. Taking a slow walk off the field, kind of limping off the field. He's not the guy that was hurt before.
No, that was 63. Yeah, they both had a little more of a mane on them.
Yeah, with the long hair.
But no, that was, and I know he returned to the game, number 63 earlier, so that was good news. He's the one that got lit up on the punt return by DeGraff.
Here we go. Man, I tell you, I'm impressed. Waupun's weapons out there, they've got some special athletes that they put out in the field here. And, a lot of these guys, too, have played some basketball besides. Looking forward to that basketball season. These guys are bigger and stronger than what they were last year.
Emmett Hull split out wide left right now.
Emmett's always good for one or maybe two really big important catches in the ball game. Going to give it to Sanders, kind of cutting it off the field and gets it up to about the 11 or 12-yard line. A little misdirection on that one. He just cut back off to the left, and a nice pickup from Sanders. Going to pick up 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 to go for Waupun.
Similar to last week, you see a steady dose of Sanders, and then maybe he comes out and you bring in Hayden Reeder to fresh legs that can also run the ball extremely well.
Beam gets it, looks off to the left side, finds Logan Prawl at the 5 and into the end zone. A touchdown for the Warriors from 12 yards out. Who else to get it to but Logan Prawl? He's going to find his way. He's not going to go down right away. Fights for the end zone and gets it in there. Waupun back up now 30-22. Be nice to get the extra points on this one to get 2 possessions ahead again.
Logan Prawl is a special athlete.
He is.
When the ball is in his hands, man, he just makes people miss. Slippery. Yeah, this is big. You're right, Steve.
It'd be nice to complete one of these 2-point conversion, but obviously nobody kicks any extra points for Waupun. They give it over to Reeders, just sprints out to the right. He's in the end zone, and Waupun back up by 10. Nice answer by the Waupun Warriors. 9:38 left, leading now 32-22. Back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back with 9:38 left in the ball game. Again, a 12-yard touchdown connection from Beam in the hands of Logan Prawl, and that is, like you said, Randy, a special athlete.
179 and 3 touchdowns I have him at unofficially. That's going to get him notice around the state. Put up those kind of numbers.
A wobbly kick down the field, taken at the 21-yard line. In the hands of number 42, Garrett Storman. Takes it up to right around the 36-yard line. And a 1st and 10 now for Adams Friendship. See if Waupun's defense can come up and try to seal the deal here in this game. A lot of time left with 9:32 left.
Yes, lots of time left in this game. Waupun's defense, yeah, they're going to step up here. Adams Friendship predominantly a running team, but right now you have to be careful of that passing game. They do have especially one very scary good receiver. Right now he's up at the far side of the field, one-on-one matchup with Gopalin.
Ball at the 36-yard line now of Adams Friendship. Again, looking down that sideline, and they find him again. Johnson, he's going to get taken down by about 4 or 5, maybe 6 Warriors over there, and fights his way up to about the 40-yard line. They're maybe going to call him dead right around the 38 or 39-yard line, maybe 38. Yeah, he's special when he gets it. Even when you got him, you think you got him, if he breaks loose, he could be off to the races.
Yeah, Gopalin over there, one-on-one coverage, but definitely Waupun shading his side a bit, rightfully so.
Yeah, he just got a couple yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 8. Ball setting just past the 38-yard line on the Green Devils side of the field.
Logan Prawley's got to be aware of where Johnson is. Give some help.
Fake handoff, looking up the field, and Irie is open, and he gets taken down right by the 40-yard line. He turned around just in time to know he's going to have to make the contact himself with Logan Prawl there to make the tackle, but a big gain down to the 40-yard line of Waupun. Clock keeps on ticking, 8:35 and counting down in the ball game. Steve Wooderhack with you, Randy Armga on the call on the ball game here today, and Big Nate Young taking care of business with the video streaming here tonight. Ball at the 40-yard line of Waupun. Hendrickson gives the ball up right around, sprinting around the right side with it as Weaver, still on his feet, gets it inside the 20 before he's taking down big chunks of yards on all the plays so far here by Adams Friendship. Coming at Waupun with a fury right now and threatening to try to make this game close again.
And Waupun had nobody to set the edge. He was able to get to the outside, and that's where you're going to find the big yardage.
Yeah, I love seeing the enthusiasm. When's the last time you've seen the enthusiasm like this in a student section?
I know.
So big right up to the top here and making some noise. I love it.
Got to come out with a victory tonight. You can turn this whole football program around.
2 receivers out left, 1 out right. 7:38 and counting down in the ball game. Hendrickson gets the snap, looks off to his left and completed in the hands of Irie. Still not going down, but not going to get much on that one. Waupun's doing a good job. You got that initial hit, but sometimes they slip out and there's other people coming in and finishing the tackle. That's good to see.
Yeah, it's great to see them rally to the football, make some plays.
7:10 and counting down.
That's what you like to see if you're a defensive specialist right now. You get them in these 2nd down and 10, 2nd down and 9 instead of those 2nd and 5. Makes things so much more difficult for the offense.
Under 7 to play. Hendrickson usually take quite a bit of time to snap the ball. Henderson gets it, looks off to his left in the corner of the end zone, and Johnson goes up and incomplete. Little hand jousting out there with him, kind of clearing the defender off, but good job to stay in there and keep battling over there in that corner with Gopal and having to battle him all night long, and Prawl kind of heading over in that area. Yeah. Stops the clock at 6:40.
Graham's done a nice job. I got to give him credit. He's probably giving up. Man, he's got to be giving up 6-7 inches and probably 40 pounds to Johnson.
I think we're going to see a lot even harder nosed Graham Gopal during the basketball season too. He's been really impressing us game after game. Hendrickson again, they're looking in the corner, trying that same play again. And Logan Prawl hauls it in and incomplete, out of bounds. What a nice job.
One-handed.
That's what you want out of your safety back there, yeah. And again, Prawl making big plays, but that one out of bounds. But he was over there doing what a safety does. Shading over there, you got to always be aware where that Johnson is.
You know, in high school, you only have to get 1 foot in.
Pretty impressive, like you said, Randy, one-handed.
Yeah, I thought the ball was probably just loose at first, but Prawl, he's back talking to the officials right now. I think he feels like he may have had one there.
Okay, we got a timeout taken by the Green Devils. We'll just take 30 seconds this time and be back to make sure to see this next play in RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Here we are back at Waupun. Timeout taken by the Green Devils. A 4th down and 10 yards to go with the ball sitting at the 16-yard line of Waupun. Big play here in the ball game.
Huge play in the game.
If you get that thing back, you can run probably a considerable amount of clock off and still up by 2 scores yet. So
you got a fresh Hayden Reeder, a fairly fresh Kyler Sanders. Offensive line that's starting to dig in. If you can get this ball here, all you need is about 1 first down, maybe 2, and you're going to be able to ice this game.
Okay, here we go. See if Waupun's defense is up to the task. There's another team out there. Both teams are really big play capabilities. They've showed it, both of them showed it here tonight, but this is the biggest play in the game right now.
Johnson out here in the flat. matched up with Torres.
Yeah, lining up on the right side this time, and that's who they're definitely. Now they're going to try to go up, and that ball's intercepted. Going the other way where they're right now is Braden Torres. Has it, crosses the 50, cuts back over. He's got room to go all the way. Touchdown, Waupun. 6:18 left, Waupun with an interception from Braden Torres.
Give him about 82, 83 yards on that.
Yeah, but they're kind of pointing. They're going to be a block in the back on his way down there, which means Waupun will still have the ball.
You know what? I saw that play too, and I do not think that is a good call. I was watching that.
Wow, Braden. Braden. But what a great job. What a big play. Just what Waupun needed at that time on a 4th down, and going to take it. But they're going to get penalized. Still keep the ball. That's the main thing.
That is the main thing, yeah. Post-possession foul, but yeah, I saw that right out in the open field, and I was like, oh, you have to be careful, you have to be careful. And I thought it was a good block, a clean block. He got his head in front. I really did not like that call.
Okay, ball sitting at the 40-yard line, but still, that's the main part of the whole thing.
Yes.
Is that at least you got the ball back. You got it out there way away from the end zone, way at the 40-yard line. Got a 10-point lead. You have 32-22. Going to hand it off to Reeder. Going to kind of go into a crowd over there in a little scrum. Maybe he'll get himself a yard, maybe 2 possibly on the play up to just shy of the 42. We saw scrums a lot during the Olympics. You have to learn how rugby is played. I don't understand it yet. I don't understand that when they're all on the ground, they kind of shoot it between their legs to their. I tried to figure it out, but
never blow it dead. Everybody's just balls just pushing around. I know it's crazy sport.
Weird.
And the only one that's completely disappointed is Braden Torres. He wanted that pick six.
Again, Waupun is trying to kill the clock, but you'd like to see him get a first down here. Reeder trying to go around the left side, just gets to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and a long 8 to go now for Waupun. Just keep the clock moving under 5.5 and counting down in the ball game. The clock becomes Waupun's friend here as we get further into this one. Boy, I'd love to get another few first downs and really take some major time off the clock. Waupun trying to go to 4-1. They haven't done it since the 2000 season, right, Nate? Yeah. Look along the right side, and Gopal's got it.
That's a face
that's
mask.
got to be a major. Did you get it by?
Yeah, that's a
must
major
have got him by
face
the.
mask. Yeah, you got him in the helmet. I think you got him in the helmet.
Right there. I don't see anybody adamantly.
Yeah, there's a couple flags.
Okay, it's got to be something with that.
Oh yeah.
How did the official right there?
There's the first down Waupun needed.
Potrat's trying to get the crowd going a little bit here, but man, a great atmosphere at Waupun. I think a face mask, they did get him. Yeah, he just whipped around. Yeah, everybody into it right now. First down for Waupun, huge with 5:04 left in the ball game. 32-22 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. All sitting at the 37-yard line of the Green Devils. The ball again, still a little left of center on the run by Reeder. Picks up a yard on the play up to the 36-yard line, almost the 35.
Clock continues to run. That's the important part. Waupun's going a little quick. They could take a little more time off between plays. Yeah,
I'd look for the countdown. Some teams do that, but they're keeping it moving here. Going to toss over to Gopalin, looking for the block of Logan Prawl ahead of him. Gets knocked out of bounds right at about the 28-yard line. Well, going to give it maybe the 27-yard line. Be a little short of the first down, maybe right around that first down marker.
Looks like the Sticks want to move, but yeah, they're not.
It sounds fairly close. I mean, it's about a foot away from a first down. So 3rd down and about a foot to go for Waupun. And Reeder gets it, and he gets himself a first down and more inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Exactly what Waupun needed. Just keeps on running the ball, keep that clock moving, move the sticks, First down now for Waupun. 4.5 minutes and counting down in the ball game.
And the clock continues to tick. So important. Waupun doing just a really nice job. And got to credit that offensive line up front. DeGraff, Potratz, Taylor.
Oh, they snap it, and then we got a player that wasn't off the field yet. 12 men on the field, free play. Beam's looking way down the field, and that one is going to be picked off. So you're hoping that's the call it should be, and it will be. Trying to do a little Aaron Rodgers trick right there with a player on the field, 12 men. But the ball is intercepted. Down by about the 7-yard line, and he brings it back a ways, but it should be a penalty on Adams Friendship with just under 4 minutes to play in the ball game.
No updates from Nick Rush. He's calling the Fond du Lac game, I believe.
They're 0-4 on the season.
Yeah, you know.
That's crazy with all the success they've had at Fond du Lac. Yeah, penalty again. Nice job. Good awareness out there by Chase Beam, doing his best for Aaron Rodgers imitation. We thought we were going to get one. Aaron usually gets a touchdown with one of those things, but I love Chase. He saw it. He looked over there, says, snap the ball. Here we go. Let's get that penalty and get a free shot.
And Waupun, they can just grind this thing out and win this game. It's going to be a really good victory if Waupun doesn't have something miraculously go against them.
Another safe play up the middle with Beam, and he's got himself first down, and it's like a runaway train. Just took a lot of guys for a little train ride down to about the 8-yard line. It'll be a first down and goal now for the Warriors.
Again, Potratz on the backside, giving him the push. See Landon Potratz, the old legs are chopping. He's just pushing on Beam. That's it's about 500 pounds right there with those two guys shoving the pile.
Ball's down to the 8-yard line, first and goal now. Clock continues to tick. 3:25 left. Kicking it out to the left side is Reeder, and he dives. I say he went out of bounds before, I guess. So he must have
short.
Yeah, just short, but a great effort there by Hayden Reeder going around that left side. Tries to dive into the end zone. Does stop the clock, though, at 3:20. I'm looking to put this game away on this drive. It's going to be a big celebration in Waupun, and so many people, everybody's staying for the game, not many people leaving here and watching this game right to the end and having some excitement here. A lot of times games are decided by halftime in those years past, and a little shot up the middle, and a touchdown for Waupun. Chase Beam takes it in from 2 yards out, following his big blockers up front again. Touchdown for the Warriors now, leading 38-22.
Good thing nobody went home when it was 14-0.
I was almost ready to go. I thought, what's going on here? If one more touchdown, I'm out of here. Nice answer here by Waupun. They really corrected things defensively. You bend a little bit, but you don't break. Go for the 2-point conversion, and
somebody jumped on the right side of the line there.
Procedure, Waupun, repeat the try.
It's been a fun night. I'll tell you that. Playing from behind like that is just, it's so much more exciting. And we had the pick six by Torres that got called back, but that was an amazing play that really sealed this game.
Resetting here a little bit, that's fine.
Plenty of time.
Not getting countered down or anything. And for the 2-point conversion, Beam kind of sprinting off to his right. And and it is a completed pass in the end zone for the 2-point conversion in the hands of Kyler Sanders. Nice job. You can see when Beam finally found somebody sprinting out to his right, being chased over there, and finds Sanders out there. Kind of bobbles it a little bit, but everything happened in bounds, so a 2-point conversion good. Boy, this is going to be something that's going to get talked about all week, all around Waupun. Go to the grocery store, and that's what happened last time Waupun had a team with a record like this. Everybody was talking about it, and here they are leading now 40-22, looking to go 4-1 on the season.
They'll be wearing these pink shirts around for a long time.
Nice remembrance.
You bet it is. I'm going to say I was at that game. I had my Fight Cancer shirt on when Waupun dominated Adams Friendship.
Yeah, what a great crowd here all the way down the line. Great student section, and they're into it. You got the whole student body jumping up and down and cheering for you right now, and get to kind of strut around the high school for the next week, and everybody definitely talking about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm not a mathematician, but I can tell you what. Waupun has outscored Adams 40-8 here in the last part of this game.
And ball returned by Cody Ratz, but he's taken down after a short return. Right around the 27-yard line or so, 28. 3:11 left in the ball game. Waupun will go to 4-1 on the season. And you better believe we will be over at Nakusa coming up next week to call that ball game and see if the magic continues here in the 2024 season for the Waupun Warriors.
I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a nice drive.
Yeah. We talked about going up to see what the internet speed looked like up there, just to make a ride up there, maybe find a nice little restaurant to go have a lunch at and something. Yeah, you said you were in Nakusa for baseball.
Yeah, American Legion State Tournament was in Nakusa. We had about 5 days there. That was 10 years ago already, I believe.
Was he set up? He was set up about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage and finally backed up. I don't know if he should be in the game or not. And everything going wrong now for Adams Friendship.
I think they're going to get them for an illegal formation. That would be my guess.
Yeah, they had the receiver out there, and I didn't know if he should be in or out. Then he lined up. He was 2 yards past the sticks over there, and I think they told him to back up a couple yards, and still didn't line up in the right place. Oh, thanks. The pen's falling apart, Nader.
Two side judges here coming together, trying to.
Yeah, I want to say, sometimes with our video stuff, you can have problems once in a while, and it's not easy. It all depends on the internet. But we've been having a really, very good job by Nate Young, and ever since we've always used you, Nate. So you can kind of trust. And if things go bad, I guess they just go bad once in a while. Off the internet, you can't. But great job again especially these last few games, Nader. Second down and 14 to go, 3:06 left on the clock. 40-22 Waupun.
Two deep safeties right now.
And hand it off to their running back again. And a fumble, ball's loose, and looks like maybe Hendrickson, the quarterback, got back over there to get it. It was easy going earlier in the ball game with their running back, Robert Irie, but it's been rough going after that.
A little bit of the waving of the white flag. We're seeing some new players come in for Adams.
Yeah, we'll definitely have some interviews on the field if the guys aren't too busy with celebrating with all the Waupun people here, but we're going to try to get some for you. We're definitely going to be talking to Logan Prawl.
You think?
I don't know if there's any linemen we should be getting. DeGraff, we could put his name was mentioned a lot. Once in a while, do you grab a center that did all the blocking out there once in a while?
Noah Gould, Potratz, Gould, Taylor. Trying to think who's on the other side. DeGraff, all in that front line. I'm probably missing somebody, and that makes me mad because they deserve their credit.
See the freshman out there, Owen Kustabor, out on that right side, and for some plays, and a nice little tackle by Waupun's number 32, Wesley Coons, again. Nice job coming in. Fourth down now, and 4 yards to go. 1:47, the clock just ticking down. Waupun's going to win this ball game, 40-22. They are up right now against Adams Friendship. Looked like they were going to be a lot of trouble starting out. 14 points in the first about 5.5 minutes of the ball game. That didn't look very good for Waupun.
I know the other tackle I was missing, and that's Jack Toutant.
Yeah. That's going to check up and finally go out of bounds right inside the 35-yard line. Yeah, we'll have a little meeting here as this game is done and figure out who I should talk to and put on by that. I said Logan Paul will definitely be one of the for sure interviews.
Yeah, right now I have him for 179 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And definitely get somebody that's been in a lot of the tackles out there. The defense really stepped up and did a great job. Yeah, thanks for joining us here tonight. It's been fun to call, been fun to be part of this run for Waupun. New conference, the South Central Conference.
Nobody went away. We can still up around that 120 mark on viewers, or at least units logged in.
And nice runner on the right and left side. And boy, what a nice run by Kyler Sanders. He was very patient along that, waited for things to develop as he went along, got a little choppy steps. Didn't try to do too much and just kept on heading up the field and got himself an 11-yard gain up to the 45-yard line.
Nobody's leaving.
No, I think there's going to be a celebration in town. There's going to be a lot of photo ops taken on the field. I might be in the middle of taking some people away from some photos they want to take with their kids out there.
That's maybe one of the bigger student sections I've seen in decades for Waupun.
Yeah.
It's got to be a couple hundred to maybe 250 plus high school athletes, student athletes over there supporting these student athletes. Wow. See the girls, volleyball players, a lot of them here.
Okay, let's figure this out. Who are we going to talk? There's a timeout on the field for sure. We're going to definitely be talking to Logan.
Yeah, I know that you like to get new guys, but I mean Chase Bean had a huge night as well.
Yeah,
he'd be a good option.
Definitely. I was going to put Chase down and maybe grab a couple more guys.
Yeah.
Maybe do a 4-person interview thing here afterwards and try to get maybe one of those guys up on the line that.
Yeah. Well,
we haven't talked to DeGroff at all this year.
Noah Gould or DeGroff, those guys up front. Noah, at the center position.
Yeah.
Only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Freddie Brenz, you had him last week.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about some of those unsung heroes that are the guy snapping the ball the whole game with Gould.
Maybe get 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, we're going to get a total.
Linemen, give them a quick opportunity for those guys. Do them as a group. How about that? Maybe possibly get all 5 of them. And
I don't want to take too many guys away from their adoring fans here. It's going to be a party in town. There's going to be people celebrating Friday, going into a nice day coming up tomorrow with the highs up in the mid to upper 80s. Sunshine. Ooh, trouble getting a playoff here. 24 seconds and counting down in the ball game. Just going to let things run down, and why not? So congratulations, Adrian Harmson of the Waupun Warriors. Taking care of business, digging a hole early in the ball game, but coming back, adjusted with defense, did a great job with that. And huge game for Logan Prawl in the ball game, who we'll be talking to in the post game. A 35-yard touchdown, a 22-yard touchdown catch in the game. And, we're going to talk to some people after the game here. So
we're going to do individual stats, but I just have to tell you, we talked about this two-headed running game. Kyler Sanders and Hayden Reeder both had 9 carries in the game. Exactly, 9 apiece.
They use their running game very well, but they also have somebody guys to pass it to, and it's just a pretty impressive setup that Waupun has. I'm going to see if I can go down there and get some interviews. The guys are going to go celebrate with their teammates right now. And in front of the fan section, if you want to move the camera over there, Nate, and show the celebration going on. You can keep it right there for a while and just kind of watch the festivities going on down there. I'm heading down to the field.
All right. Yeah, let's keep it here. Let's show the. Been a long time since Waupun's been 4-1. All the pink in the crowd tonight. Great support from the community, the students. It makes it fun. They'll be back. People might check in with us next week. If you don't want to make that 2-hour drive to Nakusa, we'll be going up there next Friday for a 7 o'clock start. So we're going to drop out here, maybe have Big Nate run a couple of ads. I'm going to put some numbers together, and then we are going to come back and hopefully have some on-field interviews.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery, at New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Traditionally warm patio still open, Steve, outside, right?
Yeah, it looks like for a while maybe even, yeah. Keep the snow away, that's fine by me. We'll keep it as long as we can. Come on down, hang out in the bar here where it's cool, or in the patio where it's warm.
Hopefully the Brewers have a chance to clinch this week, the National League Central. See what happens, right?
Yeah, I hopefully by the time you hear this ad, they've already clinched. So let's get that taken care of, and then Packers obviously rolling on, and got some stuff coming up this weekend with the game. We're going to try our meat raffle again for the Waupun Animal Shelter. So come down for the game, stick around for the meat raffle. Probably start 3-ish or when the game's over, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, appetizers, wings, soups, everything is here at the other bar for lunch, too.
It is. There's new appetizers coming in, too. We're starting to see some new things from the vendors, so keep an eye on that. There's different cheese curds, it seems like, every day. There's new kinds of specials that Tierney's working on in the kitchen now, so come down and check it out. There's some things changing down here.
The other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Ready? All right, we're down on the field. Steve Winter's going to go live right now.
Okay, Steve Winterhack back on the field. Impressive victory for the Waupun Warriors, taking care of business. 1 on the season. The ball game. You don't know go down to the fancy footwork. Where did you know that footwork to get that?
You can't face it.
And then another one here today from quite a distance. Talk about those catches and the run afterwards.
I mean, in practice, we were working on it all week, just making sure we catch and. Oh, sorry.
Better.
That's better. Thank you.
Just making sure that we catch the ball first and then we get our feet. The footwork strictly from my father. I mean, shout out Jack Prawl. He's had me doing the ladder drills since I was a kid. I mean, he's had me in pads since I was 3-4 years old. So shout out to Jack Prawl for real.
I'll spend has and what is it? The crowd today, a nice packed one home and cheering you guys on.
We always say it as a group, as a team, flip the script. We're flipping it, man. It's not the same Waupun football it used to be. Like you said, we're 4-1 and we're a different type of team. I think we're definitely bought in as a squad for sure.
Hey, Logan, impressive game. You can go do your newspaper interview right now, so congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Logan Prawl joining us. Now we're going to move right along here. We're going to talk to Landon DeGraw. And boy, the highlights of the night, they had one of the players the freeing up. I can't remember that Brand that was inside. Yeah, you freed him on that nice block out there. But just talk about the physicality of this ball game. They had some pretty good size guys out there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got that big tackle, number 77. I think it said he was about 6'8", 6'9", about dang near 400 pounds. So he was all hands. So if I got my rips and I got my other moves in with my hands, I was fine.
Let's talk about your defense right now. And you kind of bent a little bit in the beginning. You spotted them 14 points, but after that, it looks like you kind of adjusted to the things that they were doing out there.
Yeah, with them running up a lot of the runs, so we adjusted to a forefront, and that plugged the holes, got a little easier for the linebackers to keep contained on the outsides.
Well, Landon, excellent game out there for you and the entire defense, and what a hit out there. So pretty amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, we're going to move down. No, it's always good. You never really talked to them a lot out there, but I made sure I talked to your dad, Cody, before we came down here. But he said, yeah, go ahead, talk to Noah. And Noah, the center again for Waupun. How you feeling right now? I heard you got the aches and pains that people normally get this time of the season.
Feeling great. Adrenaline really helps there. A lot of back problems last week. Just keep fighting through it and do what I can.
Yeah, you want us to come a little closer again, so. You want us to come up there by you?
No, that's good right there.
Talk about the job you guys did in the front line there and getting your guys free, protecting your quarterback. You can get your whole squad up there on the offensive line.
We were really struggling in the first half with the outsides blitzing. So at half we had to adjust to that, have our guys block to that side more, and have the running back help more, and we blocked a lot better.
What is it like when you have a guy the size of a mobile home that's right in front of you? How do you handle a guy like that up there?
Just get as low as you can. Don't stop chopping your feet. Yep. Low man wins.
Okay. Yeah, great battle in there today, and I really enjoyed you got those guys open out there. You protected your quarterback. Great job up there with you and the entire offensive line.
Yeah, we are really pushing. The big guys are hard to deal with, but Mother Goose works.
Okay, go ice your back or whatever you got to do with it.
Thank you.
Okay. The center for Waupun, Gould. We're going to talk to Chase Beam now. That crowd is just amazing here. No one's leaving. I can just throughout the whole crowd. There's something special going on here. Waupun now 4-1.
Yeah, this season's been electric. Like, the crowd has been in every single game. Like, anytime we do anything good, we have their support. They're always cheering, making it hard for us and the other team to hear. Like, it's just great to have that crowd support with us this year.
You got a chance to carry the ball a few times in the ball game. One design play, really, besides those conversions you had from 2 yards out. But you had that other one that was kind of in a nice place and took up the field and carried a bunch of people with you. How do you like that part of the game?
It's fun. Like, I like getting down and dirty every once in a while, being able to get physical and lower the shoulder. But at the same time, throwing the ball is also just as fun.
Yeah, some nice completions there now. You get to receivers up there to pass the ball that'll go up and get those passes. That must make you feel comfortable as a quarterback.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. They're amazing. All four receivers, I know that anytime I throw to them, they're going to be able to come down with the ball. Like, I have full confidence in every single one of those receivers to make a play whenever they need to.
What's going on? 4-1, hasn't done it since 2007. So what's really the main thing that's happening with this team? They seem like a pretty confident squad you guys put out there.
It's just been a huge culture change. Like, every single day, our motto at practice is 1-0. We know we got to win the day every day. So, I mean, we just go out there, give it 100% every single day, and we know we have skill. We know we're able to beat a lot of these teams that we play. So just the confidence is huge, too.
Well, Chase, excellent game. I think the town of Waupun has bought in. We'll be at Nakusa for you next week. Congratulations. Nice victory. Go have some fun with it right now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, Chase Beam joining us. And Adrian Harmson, we're going to talk to him so we can a little bit here too. But, boy, I tell you got something going here in town. You got the whole city behind you right now. Everybody stayed up there. Did you feel that electricity and the cheering from the crowd here supporting you here tonight?
Yeah, just turning around when we're seeing the sidelines here, it's a great feeling to have.
It's been a while since we've seen a crowd like this. So, it's awesome to see the community, supporting us, the local families, especially tonight, wearing all the pink. So it's a great night for everyone. So.
And then you spot the team 14 points in the first 5.5 minutes of the ball game, and after that, things. What changes did you make to kind of stop them and get things going back in your favor?
Yeah, talking with the kids, it's a mindset. Just getting understanding that we're down and out, and just do what we do, and we know we can do it better. And so making sure that they understand that, they believe that, and then we just got to execute it.
Okay, we'll see you next week over in Nakusa. Enjoy the victory here tonight, and again, have fun this week and have fun with this. The whole community's going to be talking about it for the next few days.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay, Adrian Harmson joining us. Congratulations, Adrian.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to send it back up to Randy to kind of wrap things up. We'll again with a nice victory here, going 4-1 on the season. Hope you enjoyed it on RP Sports and close things up there with Big Nate.
Okay, we're going to go to some individual stats, and again, everything I do is unofficial, but Kyler Sanders, 9 carries, 33 yards. Hayden Reeder, 9 carries for 39 yards. Chase Beam, 3 carries, 13 yards. And Graham Gopalan had 3 carries for 4 yards total. In the passing game, I think this is right. Chase Beam, 19 of 27, 336 yards and 4 touchdowns. What a night. Yeah, in the receiving game, Braden Torres, 2 catches, 29 yards. He also had that big pick 6 that got called back on the block in the back, but that was pretty much a game changer. So a big play by Torres on defense. Logan Prawl, 8 catches, 179 yards and 3 touchdowns. Emmett Hull, 1 catch, 19 yards. Graham Gopalm, he had 4 receptions for 47 yards. He had an 8-yard reception and also had the face mask that tacked on the extra 15 yards, so that was a big play for him. Caden Del Ponte, only 1 reception, but it was a 55-yard touchdown. Sanders had 3 catches for 11. Isaiah Thurk, 1 reception for 7 yards, and Reeder had 1 reception for 5 yards. So again, Chase Beam, 19 of 27, 336 and 4 touchdowns. That is a big night. Big Nate, great job again. Steve, on behalf of Steve Winterack, myself, we're going to check her out right now. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this happen. Tune in next Friday night when we'll be at Nakusa for more Waupun football. Have a good evening. Good night.